burn like a fiery throne. Rivers of gold in the valleys unknown. Mountains that whisper secrets to the stars. A kingdom of chaos where beauty leaves scars. Oh Mongo, your wonders unfold. A land of terror, a treasure untold. From the ice of Phrygia to Arborians trees. Under Ming's shadow, we bow on our knees. Storms that roar with a deafening sound. Crimson moons that never touch the ground. Winged warriors soar through the endless fight. A clash of cultures in eternal twilight. Oh Mongo, your wonders unfold. A land of terror, a treasure untold. From the ice of Phrygia to Arborians trees. jewel, a tale of torment spent. The oppressed, the bold, all play their part in the ruthless grip of a tyrant's heart. Lush jungles breathe with life and decay. Cities of steel where the light hides away. Ming's iron fist rules the lands and the seas, but rebellion murmurs in whispers and pleas. Lush jungles breathe with life and decay. Cities of steel where the light hides away. Ming's iron fist rules the lands and the seas, but rebellion murmurs in whispers and plays.
Flash, we only have 14 hours to save the earth. Ming's laughing loud, he's draining all its worth. His throne so cold, his power burns like frost. One slip, one miss, and the world is lost. But Flash, you're faster than fear. You fight like you've got no gears. Flash, oh Flash, you're our only chance. 14 hours in a desperate dance. Laser skies and a rocket's roar. You're the hero we've been waiting for. Planets crumble, Ming's grip is tight. But you broke his spell in the dead of night. With a heart so pure and fists of steel, you turned his empire into your battlefield. Flash, you shine through the dark, a comet chasing its spark. Flash, oh Flash, you're our only chance. 14 hours in a desperate dance. Laser skies and a rocket's roar. You're the hero we've been waiting for.
In the heart of the cosmos, a legend stands tall, savior of worlds, answering the call with lightning in his veins and fire in his eyes, racing through the stars, cutting through the skies. Evil's rising, darkness spreads, but there's a hero in the lead. Flash, a beacon in the night, cosmic warrior burning bright. A flash of light and thunder rolls, champion of the galaxy, saving souls. A planet in peril, the people cry. Ming's cruel laughter filling the sky. But from Earth to Mongo, across the stars, he fights for freedom, no matter how far. The fate of worlds in his hands, with courage he makes his stand. Flash, a beacon in the night, cosmic warrior burning bright. A flash of light and thunder rolls, champion of the galaxy, saving souls. The fate of worlds in his hands, with warrior burning bright. A flash of light and thunder rolls, champion of the galaxy, saving souls. Flash Gordon, hero supreme, living the dream in a star-bound stream. Through galaxies far, he fights for the right. Forever a hero, forever the light. Born from the stars, a hero unknown, a light in the dark, where evil had grown. He stands with courage, his heart is ablaze, a savior for worlds through cosmic haze. Flash, Flash Gordon, racing through the skies, he's never broken. Flash, Flash Gordon, the universe survives because he's chosen. Ming the Merciless, ruling with dread. Planets in fear, their freedom near dead. But Flash, the champion, defies his reign, bringing the storm through fire and pain. Flash, Flash Gordon, racing through the skies, he's never broken. Flash, Flash Gordon, the universe survives because he's chosen. With allies beside him, bold and true, Dale and Zarkov, their loyalty grew. The drums of war beat loud and fast, but Flash's courage will always last. A leap of faith, a daring flight. He battles the dark to reclaim the light. From Mongo's grip to freedom's embrace, the hero of legend saves every race. Flash, Flash Gordon, racing through the skies, he's never broken. Flash, Flash Gordon, the universe survives because he's chosen. Oh, Flash Gordon, the stars sing your name, a beacon of hope, a burning flame, forever a hero through time and space. Flash Gordon, the savior of the race.
I don't know. Oh, that music got kind of sugary.
Right, Azul, I need to clear the ownership of Azul like so. Welcome, one and all. You're still connecting in, but where we left it last week, you captured War Rocket Ajax, and I believe, as Lizarus was saying, you've renamed it. Sorry, not War Rocket Ajax, War Rocket Achilles. So that's good. Okay.
Getting Greek heroes mixed up.
Indeed. Well, I picked Achilles because of Ajax, because it was Ajax in the film. So I thought, well, okay, that's the back. Ajax was the Battle of Troy. Oh, there's Achilles. There we go. But anyway, you're going to fly it back. So, well, you think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, obviously, I need Charles. I think he from memory.
Yes.
From memory, Charles was on the computer banks at the back, wasn't he? I need Charles to make. I think we'll have Charles make a notice check while going through the system logs.
Oh, let's go ahead and Benny that.
I think we should call it War Rocket Self-Scroll.
5's good enough.
Yeah, my dice are obviously going to give me fits today, aren't they?
The point is, you've got
Oh, yeah, you didn't load the smelter.
Maybe I never loaded it for this one, or maybe something's happened to break the smelter. Oh well. You could, I mean, if you could always just type
roll multiples,
something like that, and that will really that will move it on quite a bit, and also probably cause Fancy to slow right down as Pants is connected. Okay, so it would appear that before you defeated General Lai, he sent some encrypted battle plans over. So that's probably something you'll need to worry about later. At least you know at least you know that something possibly going on.
So somebody who knows computers a little better than I do may want to start taking a look at this, because this might be important.
Yeah, all you've got is the fact that he sent it. There isn't any. It looks like as part of the self-destruct sequence, he activated it, erased all data of what they may have contained here. It may be something you want to.
Oh, there's just a log of the signal, not the signal itself. Okay.
Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. So, okay, I can see it's who else is piloting the ship? Because I can see Lizarus is over there, and this ship technically needs 2 people to.
Does anyone else have piloting?
I do not.
Nope.
To have pilot.
Does anybody have computers or electronics?
No, because computers and electronics weren't skills in Flash Gordon.
I know, but I had to ask.
You're piloting yeah. Oh, Victor has got piloting. That's okay. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so the next thing's next is you've got to you're flying back. It would appear that the weapons systems are offline as well at the moment. Again, it seems that the self-destruct sequence did all sorts of nasty things to the ship. So you can fly it, but that's about it. But more importantly, you have denied its use to the enemy, which is very useful, given that the sensible approach for the battle would be to basically go into siege mode, and obviously the war rocket would have been a very easy way to mass transport troops over the walls. The defenses around the city are capable of repelling smaller, less armored rocket ships, but the war rocket probably could have made its way through. That's one of the reasons why we captured it, so that's a good thing. But however, it would appear that it is very much noticeable that your you have stolen the ship, or what you do pick up on the sensors is a squadron of Ming's rocket ships heading to intercept you, and probably an attempt to shoot you down. So they are.
That's not bad.
Charles, we need to get the guns back online.
So, you have a choice, really. What you've got a choice. You can either run the gauntlet by taking the most direct route, which will lead you through the Imperial rocket ship attack group, or you could You could take a slightly longer route, but it does require flying through those very ominous-looking black clouds, which you think may well be another Valkyrian death storm. It's up to you which way you want to go.
Well, I'll let the pilots decide that. That's not my.
Do we have anyone that has repair to fix the guns?
No, Charles
Charles has
does.
repair.
He's okay at it.
As far as I know, I think Charles, you're the only one that does.
Well, I do have. I have
do you?
repair about visiting piloting, flying.
Yeah, we need you to keep flying. That's a
Yes,
given.
yes, you
so.
keep flying. You're the only other pilot. We need both pilots.
I could help you with the notice roll, but not with the, you know.
Yeah, I can help with a persuasion or a notice as well.
Camera's working.
But
So you
repair is not.
basically, which way do you want to go? Do you risk flying through the Death Storms or flying through the rocket ships? That's really what it comes down to.
Any thoughts, Victor? Which way you'd like to go?
And we're going to get shot at either way.
Well, the Death Storm. The problem with the Valkyrian Death Storms is they tend to play havoc with the electronics aboard a ship, making piloting.
Damn the torpedoes!
Yeah, but if we go through the ships, we're going to get shot at. So it's a matter of flying or.
Yeah, you guys are good enough pilots. You can just dip and dive and swirl around. Everybody strap in. This is going to be fun.
Okie dokie.
Besides, I'm the co-pilot, not pilot.
I have a suggestion, maybe. Is the engine room best controlled from here on the flight deck or back in the engine room?
Either will work. Obviously, as long as the ship is undamaged, then obviously you have no problem using any of the crew consoles to.
Okay, in that case, then.
But obviously, any damage, any significant damage to the ship could require, could result in loss of remote control. Through 8 + 24. Okay. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. The ship's meant to be flying with an 8, so that's okay. We'll factor that in. Okie dokie. So it looks like we've got the two pilots going. Obviously, so where does Tawny and Azul want to station themselves? Well, let's click with
Well, if I was going to be helping repair, I mean, I probably need to be there with him.
Okay, well, go to the engineering consoles then. I don't mean engineering, I mean self-repair systems and stuff. Like, we're going to say those are the engine consoles. These are the weapon consoles if you get the weapons online.
Piloting's based on agility, is that correct?
Yeah, but you've got your two pilots. You've got Lazarus and you've got Victor in the pilot seats. I mean, if someone wants to sit in the command throne, they can.
That's about all I can do.
Yeah, of course you go to command.
That just gives you tactical readouts and all that sort of stuff. Okie dokie, right.
Well, is there
He can't read.
No, I can read. I just wondering if there's any skill. I have driving. No, that's not going to help. Intimidation, persuasion. I don't even have
Probably
Persuasion
just
Intimidate
notice
those
those.
before.
Intimidation and persuasion are both very good for giving orders in the heat of battle.
Plus, since
Okay.
we're in the middle of combat, you and your tactical display can notice things that the pilots might miss.
Exactly.
No
I have
shit.
battle. I have a D6 in battle.
Maybe you should be up in the command.
There you
Maybe
go.
you should. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe
Get
you
out of
should be
this,
on the
Sonny.
tactical. Maybe you should be on the tactical console. Okay,
That's the
Said
where is the tactical console?
that's where you're sat now. You're in the
Where am I?
command throne. You're in the command throne.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right.
Tawny's,
So now-
Tawny's manning the weapons controls in the hope that the weapons controls come online. That sounds good to me. Righty ho.
Okay.
Dramatic.
What was I going to say?
task
The
time.
only thing is if you have wings and you're in the command center and you give out orders, you have to say, "Link, listen." Nobody.
Why?
I did Navi in the Zelda games.
Oh, sorry. I've
It
never played
was
Zelda.
a Legend of
I know.
Zelda reference.
They're quite fun.
It's an anti-Benny. It was so awful. It's an
That's
anti-Benny.
that's Goss telling you what he thinks of your joke, your Zelda reference.
Okie dokie. Here we go.
No,
Oh, Azul's got the
Zafira,
Joker.
not
And,
Zelda.
and he made a point of doing it one by one to accentuate his happiness with you, rather than right clicking and giving it to everybody.
Charles.
These uncle jokes always get an anti-Benny.
Yeah.
Charles, you have currently you're on a complication. Just to let you know.
Oh, where am I?
You're still on a complication.
Yeah, I was going to say, once again, I get to choose between a high club or a low club. You know what? I think I've got enough. Let's go ahead and throw one more at it. There we go.
Here we go.
With
Okay. So for a second there, you suddenly saw flashing up on the screen, unauthorized system access detected. However, you were able to frantically prevent it from locking the console down, locking the ship down.
That
But
would suck.
but fortunately, you managed to stop that before we start. Okay, Azul. What are you attempting to do with your notice?
I am attempting to help my comrade fix his stuff. Fix the engineering, get everything online, and I'm doing that by sort of reading over his shoulder and trying to notice the errors that he might miss. And it looks like I have been very alert in doing so.
I agreed. I think that sounds good to me. You're basically watching Charles as he's going through the system, analysing stuff and pointing out things and trying to help him interpret what's going on. That's good. Charles, you're up, sir.
Wow, the end turn button isn't even on my combat tracker.
That's okay. It's a dramatic task. I'll move them. Charles, you're
okay,
up, sir.
yeah, I'm going to attempt to fix the systems to make the guns work.
Okie dokie. Oh, did you see that 6 disappear there?
I saw it, yeah.
No.
I'll take the 12. That seems pretty good, yeah.
That's still 3 tokens. That's good. Tawny, I know we've said you're technically on the. I know you're technically not on the. You're on the systems there, but you can still support. You can either support Zafira, Lizaris, or anyone else, of course. You can't do much with the weapon systems at the moment because they're not online yet. But you can still support someone else because you still got access to other systems from that console, let's say.
Well, I mean, you could tell us what the readings are. Are any of the adjustments I'm making any difference?
Agreed. I give you that.
That would be a notice check.
So can I use shooting for that?
Or shooting.
Yes, maybe. I'd say. I mean, let's put it like this: they've got 5. They've they've got 5 results, which is more they needed between them to get the weapon system online. So the weapon system's online, so you can use your. But at the moment, obviously, although the system's online, the targeting calibration seems off. So you can most certainly make a shooting check to help them with the calibration of the those big lasers. That hang on, why have I got? I've turned off line of sight. You don't.
Oh, that's no good.
You want to see the whole ship in all its glory. See, you want to turn its guns on. Look at those big guns there. You want them working.
Oh, they're very well. What can I say? They're very phallic.
Who's looking at my biceps already?
Okie dokie. Well, that's okay. Looks like you reckon you've probably got some good targeting there. Zafira, you could definitely. Obviously, the enemy rocket ships are coming in. You can see what's happening there. So, you can, if you're making your tactical battle roll, it might be I guessed.
We will Benny that.
Well,
there's a 4 to start.
Well, you do determine the best place to make it through. You determine the best tactical position to minimize the number of attacks on your ship this round. That's good with 4. Okay, and that just gets us to Lizras and Victor.
Lizras is going to hold until Vic gives him a support roll on his flying, and then he'll roll his piloting.
I wouldn't worry. It's a dramatic task. His support. You're both going for tokens, as it were. So his support roll is still supporting you, but don't worry about waiting, if that makes sense. It's all happening at the same time.
In that case, I am rolling my piloting roll.
Yeah, basically, Zafira gives you a tactical combat route to pilot, and it's you and Victor together will obviously attempt to fly it as best you can, with obviously the chaos of destruction and everything else. A 4 is a success. A 7 is what's still a single success.
If I put a Benny on that to take it to an 8,
that turns it into 2 successes. Well and good. Victor, you're up, sir.
Okay. I'm assuming just piloting is necessary.
Yep.
If you're piloting, I mean, you can technically do anything else. We can assume you're piloting the ship if you want to do something else next time. That's a 7.
Let me see. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You make it 10.
10. Do we know what number we need?
No.
You don't, because I'm deliberately being evil and not telling you.
I'll fudge it for 1 and
two
make
successes is good. We've all been doing real good at getting 2 successes, so let's just go
I'll
and leave it
fudge
at that and avoid the.
Dos.
Yes.
I'll fudge it and make it an 8.
Yeah, fudge it and make it an 8. Okay, which means you've got a total of 11 successes. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should have done that on
I
mine.
make that.
I spend a Benny now and fudge it and make it an 8.
That'll make it 12.
You can if you want to.
Why not?
Yeah, fudge it
So
and make
we
it
get
an
2
8. Okay,
successes across
you've got
the
12
board.
successes.
Consistent.
Yeah, you got 2 successes across the board. So yes, basically on this round, because you can't do anything else, you're fine. You basically 12 successes is more than you need for me not to just start applying damage to your rocket ship this round. So this round, with you're getting the systems online, and while calibrating the lasers, it does, although you're not able to hit anything because you're calibrating, it does cause some of the Imperial rocket ships to break off their attack runs. And Zafira's tactical analysis of the best route to a court for evasion, and Lizras's and Victor's piloting there, you are able to get through the first of the 3 rounds unscathed. So I'm doing it. It's a bit of a strange way I'm going to do this one. So basically, 12 successes gets you unscathed. So if you just to let you know, basically, I've set a number which is less than 12. And depending on what you get, depending on how many tokens below the success number I'll get you, I will basically just make damage rolls on your ship automatically. So as long as you, if you're able, as long as you, if you go on the assumption there's 6 of you, and if there's 6 of you, and I'm averaging out on the average of 2 successes each, so it'll be okay. I don't want to tell you exactly what it is, but it is less than 12 and more than 8. So let's give you that. Okay, new round beginning. Victor has a complication. Azul has a complication. It's up to you whether you want to stick with those cards or not. I'll give you the choice now.
Where am I? At the top.
You're at the top. That's okay. So Azul, you have a complication as well, Azul.
That shuffling
4 of
sounds
clubs.
so very satisfying. I really like it.
Are you sticking with the 4 of clubs? Just applies a -2 penalty. It just applies a -2 penalty to your roll this round. That's the only thing. And of course, if you fail, then it basically means something goes very wrong. Okay,
There
no
we
problem
go.
at all. Charles, you're up first. Okay, you've got the weapon systems online, and obviously this basically you weigh but between the 6 of you, War Rocket Ajax was able to weave beautifully through all the attacks last round. So you got the weapon systems online. What do you want to do this turn?
This turn, I'm going to tweak the engines to give the guys a little bit more maneuverability. We're gonna see if we can keep them keep the enemy guessing.
Sounds good to me. Go for it.
You're gonna thin out the mix.
Something like that, yeah. Or thicken up the mix, or
That's
No,
one
thin it.
success.
Gives you extra RPM.
where's the NOS button? Yeah, I'll take the 1.
Take the 1. Lizaris. Okay, you've got a bit more. You've got the engines seem to give a bit more oomph this turn. So let's see what you can do with that. 11
Will
it
a
is.
Benny to that make it 12 and 3 successes?
That is correct. Good. Wonderful stuff. As I say, I for ease, I'm going down the combat tracker, but in real life, you can do it in any order. And the idea is you're doing this all together. So obviously, although Zephyra hasn't given the battle roll yet, we'll assume it's all happening at the same time. Azul, you're up, sir.
Yeah, I'll use my common knowledge here to just try to continue getting all the systems online and using what I know to assist in any way possible.
Sounds good to me. Oh, there's a 6 there. That's a 10. That's 2 successes. So that puts you on track for your 12 at the moment, because averaging out, that's 2 successes each. You have 6 successes out of you know you need 12.
I'm gonna try something weird here.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a broadcast out over the air and pretend like they've overheard communications. And I'm gonna say, super weapon now online. Ready to
So you're trying to
deploy."
you're trying intimidation. Okie dokie.
Yes, exactly.
A 9. A 9. That gives you your 2. See how that plays out at the end. Zafara. Obviously, you're looking at the attack patterns and you're analysing them, and
Yep.
this is.
I can roll my battle again.
Yeah, or any other skill if you want to. To you.
Okay. No, roll battle. I think.
Success.
We'll try 1 Benny on it.
6, 8, 9.
All right, there's 2.
There's your 2. I'll make that 10 as you get to Victor. His piloting roll.
Okay. Are we in the waves of ships yet?
Oh yes, definitely so. Oh yeah, you're being attacked. They're strafing by. You're ducking. You're diving. Everything's going on. Tawny's basically, well, assuming Tawny is firing as well as using intimidation. It's because you're doing lots of things. It's just what key thing defines what you do this round. Because
All right. So technical question then.
Yep.
Since I have 2-gun kid,
Yes.
which lets me make ranged attacks without a multi-actional penalty, would that apply if I made a shooting roll?
It doesn't really matter as such. You just make a shooting roll and firing all the guns at once. So,
well, I wasn't sure if I needed to.
It's a dramatic. We're doing it in terms of a dramatic task. So you can most certainly use shooting. You're still flying the ship, but there's nothing stopping you targeting the weapons as well and using them. Because the idea is each round is possibly 5 minutes of the fight as you're ducking and diving your way through. It's up to you what you want to do.
Because you said I need to make a piloting, that's why I'm asking. Do I have to make a piloting?
You don't have to make a piloting. I did.
Okay.
Sorry. We're assuming you're flying the ship because it takes 2 of you to fly the ship, but it doesn't mean you can't shoot as well at the same time.
All of the guns at once.
Indeed. That gets you 11 successes. 12's enough. 11 might be enough. Are you happy with 11?
I think so.
Yeah, let's see if 11's enough. Yeah.
11 will get you through this round unscathed. I will give you that one. So the intimidation roll does work, obviously, with basically with everything that's going on there. Some of the actual ships do break off due to Tawny's intimidation. You're ducking and diving through. The extra boost of engines causes some of their targeting systems to miss because they didn't anticipate that the increased speed of raw rocket Achilles. Victor's firing the guns left, right, and centre, vaporizing rocket ships. It looks like you may find this round you'll break through to the other side, mate. Can you actually get through unscathed? That will be impressive. Let's see.
Victor gets a free Benny. 2s are mild.
Victor gets a free
Tawny
Benny.
as well.
Tawny as well. Okay, agreed. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, I see.
You as well. There somewhere, but that's okay.
Yeah, not Tawny, Zephyra. My mistake.
That's okay. We'll just give everyone a Benny, shall we?
Lazarus turns his 9 of clubs into a joker.
You didn't get a Benny out of all that, Charles. There, Charles, you get a Benny. There, everyone gets a Benny. There you go.
Do I not understand that rule?
Sorry, I'm confused. Oh, hang on. Lazarus just got a joker.
Yay.
Lazarus, you're up, sir.
That's what I said. Do you hear me, or am I not talking out loud?
I did hear you. I did hear you, but I was too busy trying to work out who hadn't got Bennies, so I wasn't necessarily paying attention. I apologise.
No worries. I was just making sure I was actually talking.
Okay, Lazarus, you're up. You can obviously everyone. You're ducking and diving. You and Victor are pulling off stunts that no one thinks a rocket ship this big could pull off. Obviously, everyone's working as a great team and everything else. Even the fact that you're not enough of the crew on the ship, but that's okay. What are you going to do this final round? As I say, you don't have to roll piloting. We know you're piloting the ship. If you want to do something really cool as you're flying the ship, that's really what it should be. How do you want to?
Well, yes, I am going to re-roll my piloting because it's one of my best dice.
That's
so
fine.
Here we go.
Absolutely fine. That's not a problem. Give you the chance to use something else instead if you want to. That's a 10.
There's 2 successes.
That's 2 successes. Tawny, you're up, sir.
Right. I'm going to try and fire my weapons.
Go for it. There's plenty of weapons, so it doesn't stop anyone else firing the guns if they want to as well. That's a single success on the force.
Webs are key. That's a success. Here we go.
That's a success. That will be a couple of rocket ships destroyed. That's a 13. That's multiple rocket ships, enemy rocket ships destroyed as you get a 13. You're already on 5 successes after the 2 of you. Charles, you're up, sir.
Yeah, Charles is going to glance over his shoulder at Tawny and go, super weapon? Wait, I can do that. Hang on. And start tweaking the guns.
Love it. Go for it.
It'll work.
It will work. That's an 8. Nicely done. Zafara, you're up. Oh, you get battling and then dice. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. Well, obviously, what you realise is
that gives us 4 successes, doesn't it?
It does.
I'll do that.
Oh, 4 successes. Wowzers.
Just
cause. Well, indeed, you suddenly realise that the enemy commander of this squadron is obviously using Ming's classic Arborian attack routines, which you know has some vital flaws if you know how to anticipate them, which of course you direct to the rest of the crew with magnificent effect. Single-handedly, with your instructions, half the attacking force is wiped out almost instantly. Azul, you're up, sir.
All right.
Ah, classic dice. 14. Wowzers.
So Azul is just using his Mongo mancy to try to give everybody the speed that they would need to work quickly and to manage the tasks at hand.
Hey, Dookie, sounds reasonable to me. And Victor, you're up, sir. You got nothing to worry about. You're well past 12. I haven't counted, but 7, 9, 12, 14 so far.
I will keep shooting down ships.
Single success will get you to 15, which you know is more than enough. Okay, well, you are basically the decimated forces of the Ming's attack squadron flee in chaos and carnage as you get rocket ship Achilles through without any damage at all. Congratulations. Congratulations. You bring war. You basically and that basically 10 is what you needed. It would have been 9 based on your numbers, but because the crew, I added one on because you weren't actually at correct capacity for the ship, but you didn't need it anyway. You were awesome. You flew it through okay. You are basically able to have the rest of the journey back to the capital of Valkyr is uneventful, and after convincing air control that you are in fact not Imperial forces in War Rocket Achilles, but you have in fact captured War Rocket Achilles, you are allowed to land and told that that you have been invited to take part in the tactical briefing where they're working out their battle plan in the throne room. As you get close, so you can hear what sounds like a heated argument between Queen Valkyr and her husband Prince Marco. It seems they are disagreeing on the direction they should take in the battle. As you enter, they go quiet for a second, and then the prince goes, well, maybe these individuals will see the advantage of doing what is not expected.
Worked for us so far.
Obviously, given a chance to freshen up and everything, the reports indicate that it is a few hours before the Baroness Tala's forces are expected to be, massing to assault the city. It turns out, basically speaking, that the Queen Valkyr thinks that using that basically they should enforce a siege mentality and basically stay behind the walls. Leave the majority of the army behind the walls, and basically you stay behind the walls and hope that they hold against the battle. Whereas Prince Marco says that is exactly what General Lai would have been expecting and would have made battle plans to negate the bonuses from staying behind the walls. And he thinks a bolder strategy of going out to meet the enemy head on is the way to.
Might I suggest maybe using our rebel rocket Achilles here to drop our raiding parties behind them and cutting off their supply and doing commando nasties to their backside?
But what?
Both the Queen and the Prince do see the merit of that plan.
That, and we could do some strafing runs on some of their more offensive equipment. If they're using kind of major cannons to kick holes in the wall or whatever, we could start targeting their siege equipment. Just ideas.
Anyone else have any? Make a persuasion roll. Does anyone else have any suggestions on the battle plan?
Well, you said we just devastated their flying forces, right?
Well, War Rocket Ajax will have stopped them being able to just land troops inside the castle. They probably still have they will still have a good section of rocket ships as such. But you managed to get War Rocket Ajax through with Achilles. Sorry, War Rocket Achilles through.
You'd said during the nomadic task that we destroyed half of their flight forces.
Yeah, that was the squadron sent to intercept you. They do have other battle squadrons.
Okay, so it's only the ones that sent to intercept us.
Agreed.
Not their total forces. Okay.
Exactly.
Are we preparing for a siege or are we preparing for?
I think we should prepare for both. I think that it makes sense to send out skirmishing parties, but I think it would be wise to keep majority of the majority of your people or the army behind at the walls, because your citizens and people need protection, and if we get too far out and all of a sudden they get into the city, then that is a major headache. So I like the idea of skirmishing parties and detect effective what's the word I'm looking for? Small group tactics to go out to destroy unique or
critical siege equipment.
Pardon?
Critical siege equipment.
Indeed.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Strictly speaking, humans do not seem to sitting around doing nothing very well.
And to add to that, Azul's just going to say that we should send everyone.
What's that in years?
In his best Gary Oldham voice.
Interesting, useless piece of information about that. Apparently, Gary Oldman was made to say that line in multiple different ways, and eventually, as a joke, almost, he did that one, which he thought was ridiculously over the top, and that's the one they ended up using.
And that was the one that they ended up using. That's classic.
Yeah. Because he tried it so many ways, he just did that one as well, which was he thought was too OTT and would never be used. That's the one they went with. Righty ho. So I think we had a persuasion from Elizabeth Rebel Rocket. So let's have Victor and Sapphira. Let's see. Let's have your persuasion rolls or your battle analysis rolls, whichever ones you want to use to help sway them. And then, because I know you both voiced it, and then obviously anyone else has already. That's a 9, so that's okay. It's 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Well, and Azul is using his new fame and infamy edge that he took, so I don't know if that matters at all.
Okay.
Not with that roll. Azul just really wants to see the mass battle thing just off, but can't get it.
Technically, you've got to choose whether you want to be famous or infamous.
Infamous.
You want to be infamous.
Amongst the Mingites.
Exactly.
The ones that are...
No, that's absolutely fine. But that's the point, you see, because you choose to be famous or infamous. So that also decides who the edge has the effects upon, doesn't it? Because if you look at it, it says you're well known for your words and deeds. Your very presence affects those who meet face to face. Unless you're already hostile, their reaction levels one step higher out of respect, fame, or fear for infamy. So you can choose which way you want to go. Oh, I suppose you can have it as both. You're famous to the one side, infamous to the other. I'll allow it to do. Okay. Has anyone not weighed in yet on the battle?
Charles hasn't weighed in, but he really, you know what? This is not my cup of tea, not my circus, not my monkey kind of thing. Tell me where I need to go. I'll do it.
Yeah, I feel much the same way, Charles. My idea of battle is to dig my claws into people's flesh, and I don't think that's a good tactic here. So I'll hold my water.
See there, Anthony. Okay. Okay. Share the battle screen. So, as I have it right now, after you're formulating your battle plan, the fact you are going to use the walls and War Rocket Ajax, I'm giving you a +1 tactical advantage at the because you've got War Rocket Ajax, and you've got a +3 in your battle plan. General Lai obviously transmitted out of a battle plan earlier before the fighting started, which will give him a +4 bonus to his battle plan because it's a very good one.
We're on the left, right?
You're on the left, yes.
I guess I should say we're on the left, correct.
Give you fortified bonus as well because you're staying behind your wall. That's how it stands at the moment. You have some time left. You do have some time left. Before the mass
Wait,
battle
so you're
starts.
just gonna let that comment just absolutely slide?
Mm-hmm.
Which comment was that?
Where he said we're on the left, right, and then he decided to correct it and said we're on the left, correct?
Ah, okay.
Well, no, left, right is confusing.
Yes.
So, does any? There's a chance I will allow you to perform a pre-battle heroic tasks, as such as it were. If anyone's got any ideas of anything obviously there's some stuff that people have suggested. There's some other things I may put out there. Is there anything anyone wants to try and deal with, resolve, or attempt before the battle starts?
Is this
Charles,
battle
well,
map like in the thing?
No, I made it.
Oh, this is your
You did?
extension.
Nice.
Basically what happened is because the mass battles extension is broken at the moment, and Akil's writing a new version that's going to be part of the rule set, but it isn't there yet. In Ghost Mountain, they created a mass battle playmat. So I got hold of the mass battle playmat from Ghost Mountain, popped it into Photoshop, and then obviously got rid of the background, made a Flash Gordon version of the playmat, and decided we'll use that today.
Take a story down about bang bang boom. You got yourself a fish.
Indeed. So I've also made a Hell on Earth one because there is not necessarily. I don't know. I made a Hell on Earth one because I might need one for Hell on Earth as well.
I was going to say, mass battle in Hell on Earth?
It does
what are
happen.
you talking about?
They're heading to Junktown, so I think there's got to be there's got to be, depending on how it goes. There is a one depending on which way I decide to go with the plot points. If for the big finale, they may
one of the
out
servitors is war itself. So.
Exactly. But it's Hell on Earth, and at this point, don't forget they're on a rocket ship on to Unity.
West Colony.
Banshee, I should say. They're on the Unity going to Banshee. So.
Oh, I forgot that. I thought that weren't there. I'm sorry, I don't want to sidetrack. I'll do the research myself.
Weren't you in the adventure where you defeated one of the Reckoners?
Yeah, but I figured that they didn't need to be on a rocket ship to get there.
Yeah, no, they were trapped. They would Hellstrom.
We were an adventure that we did that.
Yeah, Hellstrom trapped them and transported them to Banshee on the rocket ship Unity, which crashes on the other continent. And you found the Unity, and that's why the first campaign you defeated one of the Reckoners. There's 3 left, but that's by the by.
War, as a matter of fact.
In fact, you did defeat.
Okay, while everybody's in there doing their whole battle plan, this is what we're going to do. Charles is actually going to, for lack of a better phrase, walk the walls.
Okay.
And just kind of check over all of the various siege equipment and so forth, just to kind of make sure everything's operating properly.
Okie dokie.
A little repair here, a little oil there type of thing?
Exactly, that kind of thing. Oh, no, I'm better than that. Rolled away from the 6.
It's a 5. It's all good.
Do we need to deal cards?
Oh yeah. Okay. This isn't the mass battle. This is any last minute prep work you want to do.
Fira is going to use her elemental manipulation and go out and make mud and water and make the ground in front where the troops will be arriving into a very large swamp. So they'll have a hard time trying to get their heavy equipment through.
Okay, go for it.
Use that.
No.
It's okay. 2 success. That's 2 successes there. I shall, with Charles optimizing the defenses and Zafira modifying the ground. I'll move you up to a +2 tactical advantage on the first round of combat. Good. What about the rest of you?
I am going to put out some signs to mess with their morale.
Go for it.
Like some propaganda.
Okay.
Lythris is going to ask His and Her Majesty if they have any bombs to drop.
Yeah, you could certainly be. You could certainly Yeah, you
We
could
still got a
definitely.
lot of explosol left.
Yeah, you
actually.
could definitely rig up War Rocket Ajax to act as a bomber. No problem at all there. Where did I put them? What's that?
I
That's
mean, as a
11.
bomber.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
let's call it a
he-
fighter bomber.
It's going to be the bomb, man.
Yeah. So
Someone
what I
set
should
us-
do is
Someone set Ajax up the bomb.
okay.
I
So
got
I'm
4
basically
names of 2 explosols.
Tawny's intimidation tactics will result in an. I've just popped it there. A bonus -1 to morale on their first turn of the battle.
Oh, fun. Good.
Okay, who's left?
I'm going to make a repair roll to make some bombs.
That sounds good to me. Go for it. That's
Which
fine.
case,
With
yeah,
one success anyway.
Okay,
I'll be assisting with explosives.
go for it. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, no problem at all. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Right, here we go.
Can you not spend a point of conviction to re-roll a critical failure?
He can if he wants to. Up to
Okay.
him.
I'm not suggesting that or saying that. I'm just
It's all good.
making
Right.
sure that I got the rules right.
Making sure that everybody is aware of that potential.
Yeah.
So, So basically, when the battle starts, that your forces and their forces are going would be the same, but just before their forces turn up, King Kroggles and his savage men. Actually, should have a savage men. Things more interesting.
These folks are a constant thorn in our side.
Try that again.
I do like eviscerating them, though.
So just pop that there and get rid of that token instead. This token. So there you go. So there's the Valkyrian forces, and the Savage Men turn up to give you 9 tokens to Baroness Parler's 8, which is all good. And they're all heading in, and everything's looking really good there. So they're setting up they're setting up siege weapons. You can see they've got their battle squadrons overhead. You've got the Queen's battle squadrons overhead. Everything's sizing up very nicely, and because you've got War Rocket Ajax, it's why you're on Achilles. You're on the same number, and as the final preparations get ready to start. Can I have some notice checks, please? To be whether it's on scanners or physically you see them, that sort of thing. So we'll give them a token for their rocket forces. Fortunately, it would appear the very last second, in response to the loss of War Rocket Achilles, it appears you suddenly see that Ming himself is obviously decided. I mean, has committed 2 more forces, as you see War Rocket Ajax enter the area, along with a overwhelming number of enemy squadrons. Brings them up. So the final result is it's now they have Ming and Baroness Tala has 10 tokens to your force of 9. So it's all well and good. So now we've got the mass battle ahead, but obviously we like having things a little more interesting. So before we start the mass battle,
the love interest card on Ming.
He's not actually here, but I'm going, as I always like doing when it comes to the mass battles, I do like breaking out the very old magazine rules from Whispers of the Pit that Wiggy wrote many years ago. It's sort of adds on some extra stuff to mass battles when it comes to characters. So basically, as I popped it there, you as an individual characters, you have 3 choices in how you want to take part in each round of the battle. Each round of the battle will last 2 hours. So for 2 hours, it's a battle round, as it were. Ammo and power points. You're going to expend 2d6 power points and 2d6 ammo for whatever weapon you use in each round of the battle. Bear that in mind, because it's not one spell. You're casting off multiple spells left, right, and centre if you use Mongomancy or Silence or anything. So, likewise, you can also affect the battle by deciding what role you're going to take if you want to actually get engaged in the battle. You can take a leading role. So in that case, because it's a siege, you will probably be, piloting War Racket Ajax and attacking the enemy's air force squadrons, or bombing their targeting, as Lizra suggested. Or maybe Lizra, you've been in the leading ranks, you've been dropped off by one of the other scouts, and you're going to fight outside the walls. Engaged means you'll basically be manning the walls, because in this battle you'll be fighting on the walls themselves. Disengaged is you'll be right further at the back in more of a supportive role, but it's your choice. I've currently set all of you as engaged. But basically, each round you can move. If you think of leading, engaged, and disengaged as 3 columns left to right, with engaged in the middle, you can move. Certain events can automatically move you one way or the other, but you can move. You can only move one column left or right. So if you're disengaged, it will take you 2 combat rounds to get from disengaged to leading, and vice versa, if that makes sense. What will then happen is you will roll on, depending on where you are. I've lost them. I've lost the. How do I put it? Basically, whether you're leading, engaged, or disengaged, means when you will roll on the random battle event table. That decides what random battle event occurs in this round. And as you can see there, actually, that shouldn't be. I don't think that should be there. Is that the official one? No, that isn't. I don't know why leading allied command. That should be. Change that. I changed that because allied commander there doesn't make sense. So, and what I need to do is I'm engaged. Change that to allied command. What I want to do there. Then I want to. So basically speaking, they will decide exactly what happens and what happens on your turn, and that just slightly makes the rolls you make on the turn, modifies them slightly, because you may end up against a strong foe or weak foe, which means your actual rolls for this round of the mass battle, which affects the results, will take place. Baroness Tala and Queen Valkyr are the 2 commanders. I do believe they both have D6 in battle, so it's their battle rolls that you'll be modifying. So unless there's any more questions, we'll see what happens when the Valkyrian forces begin their civil war. Say, if the Baroness wins, then she will basically return to the old female-centric ways of controlling Vala, but more importantly, she will swear fealty to Ming the Merciless. Whereas if Queen Valkyr wins, she will keep her progressive changes and basically swear allegiance to the Freemen and help in the ultimate overthrow of Ming the Merciless. So there we go. So first things first, which role does everyone want to take in the first turn of the mass battle? Azul, you want to be leading the charge, engaged with the main bulk of the army, or disengaged, lurking in the rear in a more supportive?
Well, I guess Azul would probably take a leadership tactical type role, and move towards the back rather than being in the.
And you want to be disengaged rather than leading.
No, I'd rather be leading. That
That's what
leading
I
is
thought.
fine.
Yeah.
That's where.
Yeah. Sorry,
that's
you
where
threw me there. You said leading and then at the back, which has got me very confused. Charles.
No, leading.
How do you see
Charles
yourself?
is going to be engaged because
Okay.
he's going to continue his support of the siege weapons and what have you.
Sounds sensible to me. Lazarus, how do you want to start the battle?
Lazarus is going to lead the rocket patrols and the aerial battle,
That's fine.
and he's taken the liberty of adding Rebel Rocket Achilles to the battle tokens.
Sounds good to me. Effects, I'll find them in a second. Tawny.
So we have 2 people in the lead.
There's
How
no
many people
limit.
on the walls?
There's no
I know,
limit.
I'm just trying to balance it. I want to make sure that we have at least somebody in every area, so that in case there's a need at a certain point.
It's always good to have a reserve.
Yeah.
Engaged then on the walls.
Do we have anybody engaged?
Charles is engaged.
Charles
He's
is
manning the walls.
Okay. Then I will do leadership, and I will lead sorties.
Sounds perfect to me.
There's a Sally Port or something like that, and we'll.
Oh yeah, there's definitely definitely Sally Ports. That's
The
the whole point.
skirmishers, and we'll run out and take down a platoon, and then run back in.
It should be noted if you look on the table there, disengaged. There are foes, so it is a case that even if you're sort of disengaged and towards the back, there is a chance the enemy will get in. Okay, I've only just seen your text as well. That's so good. Okay, Victor. Leading, engaged, or disengaged. There's no right or wrong. It's just how you want to see your role in the battle to begin with. Lost Victor.
Nope, sorry. I'm gonna stay. I'll stay engaged.
Stay engaged. That's absolutely fine. And Zafira.
Well, since everybody's either engaged or leading, and I have healing, I think I may stay disengaged so I can help fix troops and oh no, actually I will stay engaged on the wall and do
Those roll.
triage.
Triage. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah. The healing there means someone heals you. Don't worry. It doesn't mean you can't do healing, if that makes sense. But yeah, I know what you mean. Okie dokie. That sounds good. So there we go. We've got the setup. So as it stands right now, the larger force gets a +1 bonus. So at the start of the battle, the enemy forces will have a +1 bonus to their battle roll. However, they'll also get a +1 tactical advantage and a +4 battle plan. But you're going to get a +2 tactical advantage, a +3 bonus to your battle plan, and because you're fortified, you get another +2 bonus. So you're looking good there. So in each round of that the NPCs do. Queen Tawny and Baroness Tala, because they're the 2.
No, I mean on our side.
Queen Valkyr.
So how do we defend? I guess. Well, I'll just do it and I'll figure it out. See how it plays.
Basically speaking, you're at the you are basically fighting the good fight, but the actual overall tactical battle is really at the mercy of the Queen and the Baroness. That they'll ultimately decide. But obviously, what you do adds bonuses to their rolls. Okay. So results. Where's character? So characters in battle.
Wait a sec. You say Will Rocket Ajax is in the battle?
Yes. It's only another token.
Oh, it just had a boo-boo.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, for the first round of the battle, War Rocket Ajax is not counted towards the enemy forces. Okay, you can player characters dramatically affect the results of the battle. Before their commander makes battle rolls, each player who wants to enter the fray, which obviously, even though you're leading Charles, you can choose not to take a part in that active part of the battle, if that makes sense. Even though you're leading, you can sort of find a respite to gather your troops and everything, as it were. Describes what you're doing. You'll make us, and then you'll make the. So basically, on your turn, if you want to take an active part in this part of the battle, while leading, engaged or disengaged, you will basically roll on the random battle events table. That will decide what event occurs for you, and then your result. You will then make your appropriate skill roll, modified by the result, and that. So a success grants a +1 bonus to the battle roll for your commander this turn. Basically, a raise will give a +2 bonus. So success grants the commander +1 to the battle roll, but the hero takes fatigue from bumps and bruises. With a raise, you emerge unharmed and you roll on the battle effects table, which I'll also share. Then you can roll on the battle effects table. Conversely, you can choose not to roll on the battle effects table and give a +2 bonus to your commander's battle roll. A failure means you fought bravely, but you take a wound. You don't add to the commander's battle table roll. A critical failure means you roll on the battle effects table, but you also suffer. Even though you critically fail, your critical failure has dramatic results to the battle, but you take D4 +1 wounds. So that's it, really. It makes more sense as we go along, but we will use cards just to determine the order and also possibly give bennies out. And here we go. Let's see what happens. At the end of all your turns, I'll make the opposing commander's battle rolls and we'll see what happens. So and clubs, there's no such thing as complications in a mass battle, so don't worry about that. Zafara, you're up first. You are engaged
on the wall.
Yeah.
Yes,
So you roll on the random battlers events table if you want to take an active part in this round of the fight. If you don't, you can just sit it out. It's up to you. It means you're still doing stuff, but you're not making a dramatic choice in the battle. Okay, you're engaged. Follow me. Okay, so follow me. Unfortunately, what happens is you're caught up in a charge and obviously, you're down doing ministrations near one of the sally ports, and one of the commanders leads a charge, and unfortunately, there's a good chance you get dragged out. You get to make an evasion roll. Or you are dragged to the outside the castle into a leading role on the battlefield. So obviously you just get caught up in a huge mass of forces charging out. So you can either just choose to go with it, and then we modify you to a leading, and then you re-roll on the random battle events table evasion. That's just /roll evasion, or an agility at -2. Or if you make your agility roll, you'll be engaged. So you're basically dragged out. So you get caught up in the charge, and you're now out on the cutting leading edge of the battle. You're outside the walls. So now you get to re-roll again on the random battle events table, or you can spend a penny and re-roll your evasion. It's up to you.
Or you can. Does it take a 4?
You can spend a penny to turn that 3 into a 4 if you want to.
I will roll. You said roll on the battle effects table?
You're going to roll anyway. It's just whether you want to be leading or engaged when you roll, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Is there a difference? Different results. That's all it is. Okay. You may end up being singled out. You may end up facing an enemy officer.
I have no idea what's going to happen, so I will leave it as is, and had to go out. He needed me, so I'm out.
That's okay. Re-roll the battle events table. Re-roll on the battle events table then to see what happens as you get dragged out to the front. A weak foe. Okay, so basically, your squad ends up engaged against some of Baroness Tala's conscripts. Therefore, they're not the best soldiers. Therefore, you get a +2 bonus to attack rolls against the weak foes. but there's no modifiers against medium and -2 against strong. If you want to do in the combat, you can still make another support roll if you want to, but if you actually want to actively get engaged in the fighting yourself, you can basically make a shooting roll or a fighting roll with a +2 bonus, or you can make a Mongo Mancy or Psionics roll, but that will use up 2d6 power points. It's up to you what you want to do. Basically, this is all about giving big bonuses to your commander so you win the battle. It's up to you. You get dragged out to the front. They're obviously engaging. You're part of a huge battle, but you can still obviously support the troops, or you can actively engage in combat. It's up to you.
I think I'd like to support, and I'll use my psionics and my healing for support to keep.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about the actual power. The idea is you'll be healing people. You might be using psionic powers, so you get a that still counts as offensive. So you get a +2 bonus on your psionics for this round as you support and attack as required. So make your psionics roll. Actually, I should treat it as a dramatic task, shouldn't I? Even though it's not a dramatic task.
I'd like to.
That will tell me. That will keep track of the results for me. But that's okay. Oh, I know how.
Right. That's kind of how I've done it before. With because you get you log the rolls, right, in the tracker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's. I think I'm going to change it.
You have a running tally of the point. The successes.
Agreed. Yeah,
as it were.
Agreed. It only just occurred to me to do that, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, I make that an 8, so that means that I need to give you a card because my dramatics time is if I give you a card. So if I open up the main deck, and then it doesn't have to be exactly the same card, but if I find it, it makes my life easier. You got an 8, which gives us a +2 bonus for this round. This is up next. I'll put this on the Queen of Spades. It doesn't matter what the real card is, because it's only down to the modifiers. Okay, Lizriz. So you are leading the charge. Roll on the random battle events table. Let's see what happens in this turn of the mass battle. Take the first one. Okay. You come up against a weak foe on your first roll there. So maybe basically, but I suspect what happens is you spot an enemy squadron and you're not necessarily weak, but you basically realise you can attack them by coming out of the sun, therefore giving you the advantage on your rolls. So it's up to you. You can use shooting to get and you'll get a +2 bonus. Or you can ignore this squadron and head on to your primary target, which will be just flying, or something else. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do the shooting because I want to sit down and get air superiority.
Go for it. You get a +2 bonus, so that's a 4.
I'm going to Benny that.
Okie dokie. That's a 4. Success, still a +1 bonus to the Queen's battle roll at the end of the turn. Oh, I forgot.
Yes.
Right, I forgot. You got a success and a raise, Zafira. You can either give a +2 bonus to the Queen, or you can roll on the battle events table if you wanted to see what happens.
I'll give it to the Queen.
You give it to the Queen. Okay. Lizris, okay. A +1 success bonus means you give a +1 bonus to the Queen. However, it's a brutal fight, and by the end of the fight, rebel rocket ship Achilles has taken minor damage here and there, and basically quite a few panels exploded around you, and you suffer a point of fatigue. And other than that, it's all good. Charles, you're up, sir. You are engaged.
And I am going to be, like I said, I'm going to be using my repair to kind of keep things up and running and making sure that nothing terrible happens.
Roll on the random events table and see what happens.
Random events table.
Engaged. Unfortunately for yourself,
I also get wrong.
Unfortunately,
Okay, so be it.
unfortunately, it basically some elite rebel, well, no, sorry, elite imperial hawkmen. They obviously been they're probably, you know, they are obviously defying their King Bolton, and they fly over the walls and they land basically and start attacking the current siege weapon that you're trying to repair. You can basically you can still do your repairs and everything else, but due to the strength of the foes, they're going to apply a -2 bonus on your roll this round.
Yeah,
Or
no,
you can,
we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and go ahead and go up to fighting or up to leading,
Yep.
and we'll fight them off. So do I roll another?
So now you make whatever skill roll you want, but it's a -2 penalty because you're up against strong foes.
Oh, okay.
They just, the events table just decides the modifier to your roll. It makes it a little more random.
No, I should be under follow me, shouldn't I? With a 4? Oh no, I rolled a 5. Never mind. Derp.
It says engage foe strong.
Yeah. My brain is not braining.
It's okay. It's early in the morning for you guys. I accept that fact. That's a 6. So that's a success, which is a +1 bonus to the queen. But of course, there will be minor cuts and bruises to yourself.
Yeah, let's go ahead and Benny it one more time. I mean, that's kind of what this is all about, right? Bother. You know what?
That's an 8.
There we go.
Okay. Basically, you are able. Yeah, you fight well, leading them. Now, do you want to roll on the battle effects table, or?
Oh yeah, we're gonna roll on the effects table.
Go for it.
A6. Oh,
Just
okay.
the standard +2, which is okay. So, some of the other ones don't take much effect till the second round of the combat. That's good. Azul, you're up. Azul leading the charge.
Right. So I do have a question, and that is conviction. How would that work here? Because I know it's supposed, you know what I mean? Like the mass battle, like the time period is a little longer than, the standard combat round, as it were. In game, if that makes sense.
Yes,
right?
it is in game. But as far as I'm concerned, you spend a mass battle still takes place over using the combat tracker. Therefore, it works the same way as far as I'm concerned. You just have
Okay, so I can spend it and then I can maintain it.
Yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't.
Right. I just, some people are different. I figured I'd ask. That's all. Okay. Well, then that's the first thing I'm going to do. And then the second thing I'm going to do is I need to roll on the leading. So how do I dictate that doing the leading?
Oh.
Or it will just give me, I just roll and it will
It's still 3 results.
It will give me a result.
Okay. Right. So ammunition you find. So basically, you find an ammo supply. You haven't expended that. That gives you a chance of getting ammo back or power points. So basically, you recover up to 3d6 shots or power points. You also of the ammo dump. The enemy ammo dump is also poorly defended, so you get to attack a weak foe. So whatever skill you want to use this round gives you a +2 bonus.
Lovely.
Can he give that ammo? Can he give that ammo to Zafira with her healing magic?
That's a good point. Zafira needs to roll 2d6 for her healing magic. Probably the character finds a supply. No, you have to recover it yourself, as it were. So,
Okay.
I need to roll. I'm going to roll 2d6 for Zafira. She spent 8 power points, so that takes her down to 17 power points.
Yep.
I mean, you can still spend. You can still there's no reason you can't still spend bennies to give yourself power points back, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so Azul, what are you going to do in this round of the mass battle?
Right. So what Azul was planning on doing is, as a leadership thing, he was going to cast a massive speed haste thing for the troops and tag as many of them as he can.
Okay, you get a +2 bonus
and
to this roll.
that was where he was headed.
Go for it.
And yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not targeting anybody, but
what I shall do in future is ask you what you're going to do before you roll on the random events. What your plan was, as it were, and then obviously the random event.
that was my plan, right? I mean, that was all along.
No. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just thinking logically.
Mac, you messed it up for everybody.
Okay, I need to give you a card. No, I'm just thinking about it logically.
The
I'm just thinking
roll was
about
a 9, so
It's all good. I have to give him a hard time.
so that was a raise, right? So they all got hasted.
Yeah, you'll give me a +2 bonus. So, okay, so now basically you get to roll. You get to choice. You can roll on the battle effects table, or you can keep that +2 bonus, which is the most you can give in a mass battle, to the Queen's battle roll at the end of the turn. It's up to you which way you want to go.
Well, aren't we at this point trying to just give the battle roll boost?
Up to you. I mean, because if you look, you can the battle effects. You can inspire your own guys. You can terrorize the enemy. You can gain valor. You can slaughter the enemy or become an army of one on the battle events table. Or you can just give a straightforward +2 bonus to the Queen. It's your call.
Oh, fuck it. I'll live dangerously.
Okay. Terrorize. You fight. You terrorize the flow. The enemy commander subtracts 2 from his spirit roll if forced to make a morale check this round. Well done. So I will.
And that's it for me, right?
That's it for you. Now, what you'll do? Now, this is where it gets amusing because this is why I'm just thinking. But you'll declare what you're going to do before we roll. You expend 11 power points in these 2 hours of the battle, but at the same time,
I gained 6, right?
You regain 3d6. So your net result is you spend 4 power points total because you then basically fight your way through with the hasted troops. You capture the enemy ammo dump, which gets you 4 power points back. Tawny.
What can I do to?
Well, I just rolled. Okay. So I don't roll those. You do.
Well, you can next time. Sorry, Tawny, what's up?
Oh, because I just
what
got
can I do
back.
to make sure that the enemy has to make a morale check?
Basically, at the end of the round, all the modifiers you've made, the 2 commanders make their modified battle rolls. Yeah. And the difference between the 2 rolls decides how many tokens are lost from each side. And that then affects the morale roll. So I need to add 2 more tokens. Because of that spirit roll, I need to find my token shortcut. I need to add 2 more tokens to the morale roll for the enemy at the end of this turn because it's all terrorized.
The only thing I could do is maybe take out another unit.
Well, yeah, I mean you don't have to do anything. You can basically be you can sort of basically be you're there supporting the battle, but you're not taking an active role as such, and therefore you don't have to roll anything, or you just declare what you're doing is purely narrative. This is basically go nuts. It's narrative on what you're trying to do because it's a huge battle. There's thousands of people fighting, and you're just one individual in the middle of it, possibly leading a squad. So what do you do in this thousands of people fighting outside the walls of the city? It's rocket ships flying overhead, blowing up.
I want to make sure that with all these, they're currently at -3.
You just
want to make sure they have to make a morale roll.
Well, that all comes down to the battle rolls that the Queen and the Baroness make.
If I give bonuses to the battle, their battle roll, there's a greater chance.
at the opposed battle rolls decide how many tokens are lost by each side's force at the end of the round.
Okay. So
And
how do
then
I add to that battle?
then the two forces make morale checks.
So if I were to lead a sortie out and just slaughter an enemy unit, that and then say whatever successes I get, well, I'll add to the battle roll.
That's basically all you roll on the battle effects table, which, as you saw there, is what Azul did. He got terrorized, so he doesn't make any. He chose to, instead of modifying the battle roll, he'd take the chance and roll on the battle effects table, and his charge was so impressive, it's terrorized the enemy. That's how it works. It's all narrative. So declare what you're going to do, then roll on the random battle events table, and then
I'm
make the
leading a
roll.
sortie out. I'm
You're
leading
leading
the
sortie
charge.
out.
I'm heading up the
You're
charge.
leading the charge. Okay, so now you roll on the random
and I'm
battle events
just-
table. We discover that you lead a charge and end up facing a strong foe, which is basically an enemy, a group of elite soldiers.
It's -2 to my roll.
That's -2 to your roll. So that's a 14, which is all you need.
No. I added in the -2 already.
Oh, you added in the -2 already. So you did. I apologise. I didn't see it there. You are on a 6 of spades. I don't have 6 of spades, but I can
Even
put 6
so,
of hearts.
that's a 16.
Which unfortunately we have to downgrade to an 8 in a mass battle because +2 is your bonus maximum, but that's okay. So, do you want to keep it as a flat +2 bonus, or do you want to roll the battle effects table?
Why did I not have? It should be. Oh, you take the highest. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to add. So, how many successes is that?
2 is the most you can do in a mass battle is 2 successes, a +2 bonus, a success and a raise.
I'll add +2 to the battle roll.
Good.
And DOS, I think instead of adding 2 tokens there, I think you want to move 1 token over and cover terror. And then delete another one.
Yes, you're quite correct. I agree. Yes. I like that. Very, very. I think you're absolutely right there. Good call.
All right.
You're up, sir.
Engaged. Might as well do this.
You're fighting more of the conscripts in Baroness Tala's army. So you get +2 bonus to your roll.
I thought I was engaged, not leading.
So you engage, so it's a -2 to your roll. I apologise, it's a strong foe. I'm going to give you a Benny for correcting my mistake.
All right. And we'll be fighting.
Go for it. That's a 10. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Now you have a
So-
choice. Do you want to keep the +2 or roll on the battle effects table?
What are we currently at on the bonus? I lost track.
2, 4, 6.
I'm gonna do battle effects.
So it's the same effect.
It's fine.
Yep.
That's an 8, which is a +2 bonus, which is fine. So, okay, so that is, we add the, so you guys are going to give them a +8 bonus to the Queen's battle roll. So that in. Plus, you also got the tactical advantage, we said, of +2, so that makes it +10. +3. for the and hide as well. Here's the queen. Here's the battle roll for the queen, getting a 20. Impressive. What I am going to do, Baroness Tala, combat tracker, both on hold, so they all only go at the end. Then on Baroness Tala's go, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend her villainous conviction.
No, you didn't spend conviction for the queen?
She was on plus 15. She didn't need to spend it yet. So, save it for when she needs it. So I make that +1 +5. Make that a +5 bonus on her battle. Jodie is a 7, which is a ridiculously low amount. I think I will spend a penny on her. I want to see what happens. That's a 9. Okay, so here's the bit I can never remember. This is what I miss. So after, okay, battling. Next comes the battle roll. The winner of the opposed roll consults the battle results. Any casualties are generally distributed. So a tie, both sides lose 1. Success, margin of victory raise. Okay, so 20 versus 7 means that two tokens are deleted from the enemy's battle forces, and none are deleted from your side, which is good. Then we're on to morale. So that means what I should have done was move those tokens down to here. So it's a -1, -3, -5 to their morale this round. Okay, success, morale. The leader makes their spirit check. So now Baroness Tala makes her spirit check at -5.
No.
Oh, goodness.
Seems very spirited.
Sorry, I just realised because I didn't roll it from the combat tracker, it didn't actually do her conviction. So she got a 29 on her conviction. So I'm afraid to say, even though you fought valiantly and everything else, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, but they did lose people, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they lost 2 tokens.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but
so that's
now
all good.
We'll lose those advantages. Take their battle plan. The general's battle plan is failing, so I'll take it down by 1. Reduce yours. So now we begin the second round of the combat. What I need to do is clear out your results for the first round. So I think now you guys understand how it works. We'll do it all again. The second of the 4 hours of the combat, as this was, it's a Joker bonus and gives everyone needs. Okay. Ignore any messages about complications if it come up, because there aren't any complications. It's just because I'm using dramatic task to help me keep track. Tawny, you're up, sir. So declare your actions, declare your intended actions, then roll on the random battle events table to see what happens this time. First things first, are you continuing to lead the charge? Lysaris, I said Tawny by mistake. Lysaris, are you continuing to lead the charge, or do you just want to drop back to an engaged role?
Oh, I'm going to continue leading the charge, and I'm going to continue leading the Air Force, and I'm going to roll a piloting roll.
Okay, so make your random battle events table now. Roll to see what happens. You get enemy officer, it means you'll put you up against War Rocket Ajax. Oh yeah, War Rocket Ajax comes online this turn, doesn't it?
Well, there you go. That sounds okay. Let's go have a little duel. Yeah.
Well, it depends
War
on the roll.
Rocket to Rebel Rocket.
It depends on the
repair roll.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll find out. It's
like -10 or something.
It's -2 to the repair roll, isn't it? Yeah, War Rocket Ajax is online.
Boo.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
Just imagine
5,
him hopping
6,
in and
7,
hit the
8,
start and it goes.
9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
6,
10.
7.
No, stop. No.
Sorry, I'm just working out the tactical advantage. The defenders have a tactical advantage of +2. Okay. What's so? You are leading.
6,
Okay.
7.
You basically Viserys, you again of war. You're looking for war wrecking Ajax, but it seems to be avoiding you. However, this may be your chance to finally wipe out the enemy air squadrons as you attack their weakened forces, giving you a +2 on your piloting roll as you lead your attack squadrons.
We
12. Okay. Do you want to make a battle roll, or do you want to just keep that as a straightforward +2 bonus? The battle
I'm
effects.
going for the +2 bonus.
You go for the flat +2 battle bonus. That's absolutely fine. Charles, you are still engaged on the walls. You having fought off those elite assault airborne assault troops last round. What's your plan this turn? Before the events possibly change stuff.
You know what? Let's just go. Since we're engaged, let's go ahead and just stay engaged.
Okay.
We'll probably do some shooting from up here.
Okay. Oh, it's a weak foe you end up targeting this time, so you get a +2 bonus. It's a 10.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Are you going to take it as
here, battle effects every time? Battle effects. There we go.
Victor, you are engaged as well. So, what's your plan of action this turn? Just a second.
Crushing the foe.
Okie dokie. Roll on the events table. See what happens as you're just engaging the foe.
First, do that so don't forget.
Okay.
5.
Okay, so basically you'll be engaged against strong foes. They could be firing up from they're probably firing up from the ground. It's Ming's the Baroness Tala's got some heavy armored battle tanks and they're firing up at the walls, blowing huge chunks out of the walls there. So it's a -2 on your roll for this round.
I think I just found something to bomb.
Getting a 7, which is a +1 battle roll bonus. However, you will suffer minor cuts and bruises on a 7.
Let's see if we can do better.
You can bend it to turn it into an 8, you know.
Oh, in which case, yeah, I'll just fudge it up to an 8.
Budget up to 8 seems sensible. Do you want a battle effects roll or make that just a flat +2 bonus to the command your queen at the end of the round? Not your queen, the queen. At the end of the round.
Oh, oops.
Okay, we'll take the first one, which is an army of 1. Tales will be told and sung of the warriors' epic feats today. The enemy army loses a force token immediately. So you single-handedly wipe out a huge chunk of the enemy army. Single-handedly.
Go, Victor!
So that actually that will cause morale even if it's a tie, but the token's destroyed as you just single-handedly wipe it out. Zephyra, you got dragged into the front lines of the battle. If you want to, you have an opportunity to drop back to back behind the walls to to just be engaged, or you could continue out on the battlefront leading the charge. It's up to you.
I think I'll stay where I am and
Okay.
try to repair those walls.
Okay.
that have been knocked out from the outside.
Is that Mongomancy or Synox you'll be using? Doesn't matter which, it's up
That
to
would
you.
be Mongomancy, I think.
Okay, so basically you're trying to fortify the walls from the outside, which is good. Roll on the events table to see what happens.
Random
Battle events.
battle.
Yeah,
right?
random battle events. Yeah, exactly. Because obviously you know what you want to do. This tells you what happens while you're doing it. You're engaged by weak foes. Therefore, you get +2 bonus on your Mongomancy roll for this turn. Basically, they don't do any. You don't have the resistance against you allows you to focus on repairing the walls, giving you a +2 bonus. Give you a +2 bonus. Go.
All right.
Oh, very nice. That's a 14. Now you get to roll 2d6 power points usage. Got that from your power points. Wow, it only costs you 4 power points to. Do you want to make that a +2 battle bonus, or do you want to roll on the battle effects table?
Since I didn't last time, I think I will this time.
Okay. It's the standard roll, so it does make
Yeah.
it's
I
no.
give her
It's
the
no.
+2 anyway.
You give it the
That'll
+2
do.
anyway by repairing the
Yep.
walls. Tawny, your conviction is about to expire. You're leading the charge. Again, you can drop back to engaged, or you can continue leading the charge. And what are you planning to do this round? What do you plan to do before you roll on the events table?
Since the sortie worked very well, I'll pick another group that we're going to go after.
Go for it.
And out the gates we go.
Out the gates you go.
I need to roll fighting first.
No, first you roll on the random events table, battle events table, decide what happens. So it's a moderate foe, so it's an unmodified. This time you just make an unmodified fighting roll because you said you're fighting. So
yeah, baby. That's what I like to see. Keep on rolling.
Okay. Again, although I know you got a 21, I have to nerf it down to an 8. Do you wish to roll on the battle effects table, or just make that a base +2 bonus for your team?
How many rolls do we have on the battle effects table so far?
+10, I believe.
That you're currently
+10.
You're currently at +2, +4, +6, +8. +8. The Queen's getting +8 on her battle rolls at the end of this turn.
And I'm the last one to go. No, Azul's
still
good.
Azul's still to go.
I think I'll have a little bit of fun with it.
Terrorize. There you go. You terrorize the enemy.
Doss, should there not be an additional 2 tokens on current round losses?
No, because the token that was destroyed is an automatic removal there and then. It doesn't count as a current round loss. Army of 1.
Oh, so we never get any current round losses?
No, the current round losses would be what happens before the modifier roll. I move them down from here to here after the battle roll.
I see. So you make the spirit roll after you determine the losses. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right.
It's all good. You terrorized. So that means I'll put a token in the terror roll, which there's because you've terrorized them, so they're -2 at the end of the round on their roll. And last but no means least on this round is Azul, whose conviction is going to expire. And you are leading the charge. You can drop back to engaged, or you can continue leading the charge. What are you doing this turn?
I believe that I will do a couple of things. One, I'm
Into
doing that.
conviction. Yep.
And then the next thing that I'm going to do is that I will just simply use my uh, persuasion to just get these guys, now that they are all kind of hasted and rolling, I'm going to get them to start fighting um, uh, aggressively.
Well, that's a very good point.
Right.
You're very right, Tawny. I forgot about that. Put them there.
Now, do I need to roll on the random battle event?
Okay, it's up to you. You get a. Oh, yeah, you need to roll on the random battle event because that modifies your persuasion roll. Yes. So you actually got an 18.
Okay.
Do you want to roll on the battle effects table, or do you want to keep that as a +2 bonus for the queen?
Well, we probably at this point, it's hard for me to keep track. I don't know where to look. Do we need to help our queen? Okay, what's
the queen's at +8. You'll make it +10 if you don't want to roll on the battle effects table.
Yeah, why don't we just do that this time?
Okay, so the queen gets to make her battle roll first. She gets a +10 bonus from your activities. She gets +2 bonus for tactical advantage. Gets a which will go up to gets a +1 bonus from your battle plan, 13, and gets a +15 bonus to the queen's roll.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh.
Look at that. But unfortunately, the first one's the 20, which was only a 5, but that's a 20. Now, Baroness Tala.
So wait. +15 to that is 32, right?
No. If you look, I double clicked. So the first roll was the +15 bonus was a 5. Second roll.
Oh, I see.
It's okay. So now see, when it's automated, it's much nicer. The winner of the opposed roll consults. Okay, so now we go for the queen. She's getting Baroness is getting a +3 bonus from the battle plan, but that's all.
Did you spend a penny to keep her conviction up?
I will do. I don't have to do it to the end of the term. It's not doing a conviction anyway, is it? So I'm going to give myself 2 bennies. I'm going to give myself 2 bennies back and ignore all those rolls and start again. Baroness Tala, come on, here we go. There's your battle roll with a +3 bonus. Hey folks, forgot it was game week, says Rigger. I think you might be getting some bennies, guys.
Hey Rigger, thanks for joining us.
Okay, now I will spend my GM Benny to re-roll the battle after putting a +3 modifier back in. See if I can get close to that 20 I need to beat. The answer is no. So the queen wins with a raise. Therefore, 2 more battle tokens are lost by the Baroness's forces. So she's got a grand total of 5 losses. So that's a -5 to current losses this round should technically go there. At the end of the round, I move them. So it's -3, it's -4, -5, -6, -7 for the Baroness's morale roll and that of her army. Let's see what happens. Be a spirit check. I've done it. Double click again.
I think you rolled the same. Oh no, you didn't.
-7. Let's just do that again and spend one of the. The Baroness needs to actually spend a penny to maintain conviction. So then, didn't work the right way around, but that's okay. The Baroness spends a penny to maintain conviction. I will then spend a penny on the Baroness's spirit. Otherwise, this is the end of the fight at this point. Oh no, she's determined. She's absolutely determined that she will fight on, even with the ridiculous amount of losses she has suffered. She is fighting on. So as the battle moves into the sixth hour, see what happens.
Yikes. Oh, we would have had it by now.
It doesn't matter, says Rigger. Let it flow. He's checking what the Benny situation was, decides it doesn't matter, and says to let it flow. Ignore those messages about dramatic tasks. They don't matter. Azul gets everyone a Benny, and Rigger Raven gives everyone a Benny. Azul, you are leading the charge. What are you doing this turn? The Baroness's battle plan's starting to fail. They say no battle plan succeeds with the enemy, so I'm going to say your battle plan's changing rapidly as you're winning. Azul, what are you up to?
So I am going to say to the comrades that are close to me, I'm like, you just keep pressing, we're almost there, and I'm going to let out a flurry of blue goo all over any enemy that is anywhere near us, and to overwhelm the enemy as well as inspire the troops. That was a 10.
Well, yeah, but you need to roll on the random events table to decide what the modifier is. That's okay.
No, I know that. I just
it's fine.
die.
It's fine.
The die rolled over. So
he was in a hurry to release his blue goo.
He was very much in a hurry to read. Okay, so you come up against a strong foe. So your 12 is modified down to a 10 as you basically cover the enemy elite forces in blue goo. But that's still a 10, which it means that counts as a success. So I'm going to have to. I forgot to clear your resolves from last round, which is annoying.
Well, it counts as a raise, doesn't it?
It counts as it's a success and a raise. Yes, I apologise. Do you wish to roll on the battle effects table, or just give a +2 modifier to the Queen?
I'm going to give the Queen a +2, since that's what we seem to need to be doing.
Bug it up. I forgot to clear out, so I'm going to have to do it manually this turn. Tawny, you're up, sir.
Yep.
You are leading the charge as well. So what is your plan for this? What are you doing this turn?
Same thing. It seems to be working pretty good. I like it.
Okay, make your random battle events roll. Oh, don't forget your 2d6 Azul for your PowerPoints.
Pull that first.
Leading strong foe, so -2 on your fighting roll.
What was that?
That was me rolling Azul's Mongo Mancy. He's spent all his PowerPoints. Okay, so make your -2 fighting roll. That's he did a 9, so that still wipes you out. So don't worry about it. Other dice. Okay, well that's a success and a raise. So you make your way through the battle unharmed. Do you want to give a +2 bonus to the Queen, or roll on the battle effects table?
I'll roll on battle effects. Same diff. Actually, it's more.
No, it's +2 or +2 is fine.
Oh, I thought I only rolled one.
No. You got a success and raise, so that gives a +2.
Oh, okay.
The success gets a +1, and you take minor injuries. A raise gets a +2, and you take no injuries, and the option to roll on the battle table.
He's having fun, by the way. He's like, those guys.
Okay, Charles, you are still engaged. You can decide to
Yeah,
leave
apparently these
leave the
guys
church.
are making it up to the walls. We're going to start poking them with my stick some more.
Okay. Moderate foes. So if you're poking with a stick, that's a fighting
Straight
roll.
up,
So they're
straight up
obviously
fighting. Yep.
they obviously are making it up the walls. So maybe they're using siege ladders or teleportation technology. Who knows? But they're getting up to the walls.
What's going on with my dice?
Okay. A +4 is a success, but that will leave you with minor cuts and bruises.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw Benny at it. Do I wanna? Let's throw that first.
Is that like Acquisition Inc. Green Flame? Blue. I've never seen Acquisitions Inc., so I don't know what Acquisitions Green Flame is. Okay, I know you're going to roll on the battle effects table with your as you're allowed to now.
Okay.
40 +2, Charles +2. I'm having to do it on the mass, but I'm doing it on this sheet now because I forgot to clear your stuff out last turn on the resolve. What I need to do is hit resolve before I start a new round. Okay, Lazarus, you're up, sir.
Lazarus is going to find that war rocket Ajax and blow the tail off of it.
Okie dokie, roll on the random events table. Let's see what happens. Enemy officer, you find, in your case, you find War Rocket Ajax. Okay.
Mission accomplished. Now
Okay, so
let's
it's
shoot War Rocket Ajax.
This is a -4 penalty to the roll, but a success will automatically remove the token.
Yay.
That's a
I
success.
think I'd like to raise. I think I want to see if I spend a penny to get a raise out of that, please.
Be my guest.
It is at -4, right?
That's still a success.
But I'm looking for a raise. So one more time, please.
There's a 6.
There's
There's your success with a raise. Right.
There we
Okay.
go.
Do you want to roll on the battle effects table?
Nope, I'll just support the queen.
Okay. That's a +2 bonus to supporting the queen, and War Rocket Ajax is removed from the battlefield immediately. That brings us to Victor. Is engaged.
Sorry, I meant to say let's move into leading since we've got the momentum.
Well, that's fine. That's why I'm asking. You decide to move into you engage your rocket pack and fly into the main melee outside the walls, and you now you basically find yourself up against an elite squad of Ming's battle droids.
As usual.
-2 to your attack roll, or whatever skill you're going to roll that is, but it's a -2. Oh, did you see that 10s and roll off there? A 5 is a success, but you will suffer minor vents and oil leaks.
I'm going to try and do better.
Okay. That's one off a success and raise.
I'll fudge it to an 8.
Fudge it to an 8. Are you spending a penny to maintain your conviction?
Might as well, just in case. I don't think I'm going to need it, but oh, whoops.
It's okay. I know you can.
Yep,
I'll click it. Yep. I'll give you a penny back.
Right.
Okay.
And then battle effect roll.
slaughter. Oh my word! Nicely done. I'll have to. So that is a -2. You'll remember that. It's you get a. I'll put down as -2, which should hopefully remind me to put it on the Baronesses. Yeah, you basically fly down. You slaughter all those droids. The onslaught is so dramatic it will affect Baroness Tala's battle roll with an additional -2 penalty at the end.
Good.
Okie dokie. That brings us to Zafira, who's still leading the charge. You can drop back to engaged if you wish to, or you can continue leading the charge.
I shall continue leading the charge.
What's your plans for this round?
My plan for this round is to really make a soupy mess in front of those tanks that are shooting at the wall and sink and lower the tanks into the swamp.
That sounds like a Mongo-mancy to me. Roll a random events table, battle events table. You get a valuable resource. Ooh, okay. The character attacks a valuable resource. A raise with a standard resolution destroys the resource. This may have additional effect. Okay. So the enemy would have to suffer a reduction to artillery bonus. Dead 9 doesn't even matter. Yeah, okay. You that's fine. So I don't believe it said there were any modifiers. Let's have a look. So you make an unmodified roll. The battle tanks you're going after are a valuable key part of the Baroness's battle plan for this round. So if you get a success or a raise, you won't get a bonus. You will basically. You still get a bonus, but you'll also add a -2 to the Baroness's roll.
Capture those tanks.
So make your Mongo back. Yeah. Okay. Make your Mongo-mancy roll. That's a success and a raise. So you basically are going to cause a -2 to Baroness Tala's battle roll at the end of the round as you basically destroy a key resource of hers. You can also roll on the battle effects table if you want to, or still give a +2 bonus to the queen.
Well, I gave a minus. You know what? I'm going to give a +2 to the queen, and that gives her a total bonus of 4. So
Okie
I'll
dokie.
do that.
Righty-ho. So at the end of this round, I make that +2, +4, +6, +8 to the queen. She outnumbers the enemy forces. by 6. So what did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So +16 bonus to the queen because she outnumbers the enemy forces. You get another +2 for being fortified. Another +1 from the battle plan. And a tactical advantage. Actually, that shouldn't be there anymore. Okay, so +19 bonus to the queen. To her battle roll, getting a 30. I think Baroness Tala's in trouble here. Now, it's 1 per point of advantage. The side with the most force tokens has a +1 to the advantage. As tokens. I've got the advantage wrong, but that doesn't matter. The side with the most has +1 for each. Oh no, +1 for each point of difference. I was doing it right. If the larger armor has 10 tokens and the smaller one has 7. Okay, so Baroness gets a -4 because of the two of you did earlier, sinking their battle tanks, and I can't remember which. And the terrorize, not terrorize. You did something else, didn't you? Subtract 2, the slaughter. Yep. So that's a -2 there. It's a +2 from her battle plan, and therefore she makes her battle roll. She'll spend her last Benny to maintain her conviction. So this is her last round of having conviction because my ruling is she can only spend her own bennies on conviction, not the GM's bennies. gets a 3. I will spend one of my Benny. Want to spend one of the GM's bennies to allow her to attempt one reroll on battle. So that's basically another 2 tokens lost this round. So that's plus what minus that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, minus 8 on her spirit check. I think you may well have won at this point, but we shall find out now. Her conviction seems to have vanished, which is shouldn't still be there. Did it forgot her conviction on her 3, which still wouldn't make any. Well, oh, hang on. That's 12. That's 15. 16. Yeah, it still doesn't make any difference there. So now on her spirit check, which is at minus 8. Don't tell me don't tell me she's fighting on. She's fighting on. The Baroness is fighting on. She's having you're decimating her. Well, you're more than decimating her forces. You're massacring her forces, and yet she is determined to fight on.
She's going to be left all alone.
Indeed. Did you roll your 2d6 for your power points? While I remember, Saphira.
Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I keep forgetting to remind people. That's why I'm asking. You roll your 2d6 and we'll see what happens. Okay. So that I make that. You're down to 7. Okay, Azul got the Joker. So did that give everyone bits? I didn't notice.
So I will do this.
Oh no, you didn't get the Joker. I haven't re-ripped out yet.
7 and 5 is 12.
That's better.
5 is 17.
Oh, that's right.
There we go.
I need to get Mike to give me some code because in Deadlands Dark Ages, spending a Benny does not give you £5. If you in Deadlands Dark Ages, spending a Benny gives you 5 power points that you have to use on that round, and if you don't, any you don't spend on that round are lost again. You don't actually regenerate bennies in Dark Ages.
That's bizarre.
Yep, that's just what they've done too. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Saphira, you're first. You're leading the charge. What's your plan?
All right. Oh, what happened there?
Well, I moved the tokens rather than redealt, so that's why you're at the front.
Okay.
You gonna first things first. Are you going to stay leading, or are you going to drop back to engaged?
I will stay leading.
Okay. And what's your battle plan for this round?
We sunk the tanks last turn.
Yep.
So I think this turn we will heal up anybody that was injured in the last. So I'll be utilizing my psionic and doing healing.
Sounds good to me. Roll your random battle event. Leading weak foe. Okie dokie. So looks like this time obviously the quality of the Baroness's troops are dropping rapidly, and it would appear that there's not many good troops left. Your foes are weak, therefore you get +2 bonus on your psionics roll for this round. Which gets you a 10. Now, do you want to make that a +2 bonus, or do you want to roll on the battle effects table?
I think I will roll on the battle effects table.
Go for it. Let's see what you get.
Valor, she gets a +2 anyway.
Gets a +2, and she gets a +2 anyway.
And 2 dice.
2d6 for your power points, yes.
Yeah.
Riz.
Oh, I forgot my conviction. I took conviction last time.
Okay, it's the last
Right.
round of battle. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You didn't need it. You didn't need it. Okay, so it costs you expend 9 power points in the 7th and 8th hour of this battle. The sun is setting. The sun's getting low. This, by the end of this, the battle will have raged for 8 hours, and I suspect you will have destroyed Baroness Istala's forces to a man. Lizarus, you are leading the charge. You have destroyed, or at least shot down, War Rocket Ajax and its battle squadrons. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to fly over those last 2 units of troops of the Baronesses and turn on the loudspeakers of Rebel Rocket Achilles and call for to surrender to save their lives.
Okie dokie.
So persuade them to throw down their arms.
Okay, roll on the random battle events table. Yep, you got a 9 before modifications. Roll on the random battle events table to see what happens there. Moderate, so you get a 9, which is that is a +2 bonus or a roll on the battle events table. It's up to you. You want to go?
I'll give her the +2 bonus.
Okie dokie. +2 bonus is. Tawny, you're up, sir. You are leading the charge.
Right, so keying off of Lizarus's, I'm actually coming out and saying, telling my troops that I'm going by myself this time, and I am yelling to them all. Now is the time. Your friends lie in ruins. Surrender now, or face my claws.
Roll your random
intimidation.
Yep, that's fine. Roll your random battle event. See what happens. Again, you're up against weak foes.
Sense.
Yep, you get a +2 bonus to your intimidation roll.
I didn't get my conviction. I spent the Benny too.
That's okay. You with your conviction, it's a guarantee date, so that we'll do that. Are you taking the +2 bonus, or do you want to roll on the battle effects?
I'll take the +2 bonus.
Yudoki.
Wait, she's already at +8. I know.
No, you made it +6. You made it +6. The +8, that +8 there is the tactical advantage because of the tokens. So she's already at +8. She's at +8. Zafira's put her to +10. This has put her to +12. You've put her to +14. It's up, so you can roll if you want.
And then fortify to 16. I'll roll.
Slaughter. Obviously, although you obviously attempt to be intimidating.
Yes. Half his people start to surrender, and the commander says, "Kill them."
Agreed. I like that.
And ends up in a battle, and everybody drives.
I like that. So that's a minus. You have inflicted a -2 on the enemy. Charles, rather.
Subtract 2 from the enemy commander's battle total.
Yep.
What does that mean?
-2 modifier on their additional -2 modifier on top of all their other modifiers.
Oh, they don't lose a token?
No, but when they roll to see how many forces they lose, they're at a -2.
Yeah.
I see. Gotcha.
You're basically making it. It's an opposed. The battle rolls are opposed. So you're putting a -2 on the Baronesses, making it harder for her not to lose tokens. That's what you're doing.
Gotcha. I see.
Yeah. Basically, at the end of every battle round, the two commanders make battle rolls. You compare them. On a tie, both sides lose a token. On a success, if the difference is a success, then the victor loses 1 force token. The defeated loses 2. If the difference is a success and a raise, then the victor loses none, which is what's happened in every round of the battle, and the loser loses 2 tokens. So that's your swing. The -2 helps you swing it towards the bad guys losing tokens. Yeah, the bad guys losing tokens and your side not losing any. That's how it works. Anyway, Charles, you're engaged up on the walls.
Yeah, we're still poking bad guys.
Okie dokie. Moderate foes, unmodified this time.
Engaged, weak foes.
Weak foes might +2 bonus. Yeah, I mean logically speaking, it's more likely they're firing up at the walls and you're using the battle events down. But you could use your fighting skill to direct the fight. Combat is what I'm thinking. Okay, make your roll on the battle effects table.
Boy, support the queen. Just go for it, guys.
Still.
Victor, you're up.
All right.
I can safely say the fight isn't going to go another round, so I wouldn't worry about maintaining your conviction. Unless you do that. That's not a quick roll. Okay. Oh, you got an enemy officer. Righty ho. So basically, this is actually because you unlike Lizard's because he was going after a specific token. You get to basically your attack is against an enemy officer who's very very well equipped, but it's a -4. A success again is an automatic -2 to the enemy commander's battle roll before you roll on the battle effects table or anything else.
He's sure she's fighting the Baroness because she's standing up there going forward.
No,
forward.
It's not the enemy commander. It's not the enemy commander. It's the enemy officer.
Fair enough.
So that means you defeat the enemy officer, which is basically one of the people that relays back, which is why the Baroness will get penalties. So that's you've automatically caused a -2 to the Baroness's battle roll.
Oof. So she's at a -4 now, and she doesn't have conviction left.
I just terrorized. They killed the enemy.
You've terrorized as well. Yeah, so you kill one of her basically support admin. It is interesting.
I kill one of her like just second in commands, dragging him along, dragging his skull along, and shooting.
You give him the old Hector treatment.
Basically, yeah. It is interesting.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Standards like
drag him around the time to the back of the chariot and drag him around the field.
Your surrender has been forgone.
You know what bennies need to do? Flow like the liquid nitrogen rivers of Phrygia, says Tavis Hill, so that you'll get some bennies there. Yes, it is interesting. There is supposedly a random event called Enemy Commander, which logically should be under the leading charge, but it's not actually on the table, where you can physically kill the enemy commander of the battle.
There's an allied commander, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, allied commander is you defend the allied commander. If you fail, they're killed. And there should be an enemy commander as well, where you actually reach the enemy commander and kill them. Their replacement commander has a worse battle skill. But because these are sort of proper characters as such, I wasn't going to go that route. And I will modify the random battle events table. So, or probably if we ever do one in Pathfinder or something else, you can reach the enemy commander and kill them. But not today. Azul! Again, your conviction is about to expire, but I don't think you need to worry about maintaining it. What are you doing this round of the 8th hour of the battle?
All right.
You are currently out of power points unless you want to spend some bennies.
Yeah, I am going to just stand up with my conviction, and I'm going to use persuasion to get everybody to fight for me and to press on and win this thing.
Okay, now roll on the random events table. You are leading, so you get a +2 bonus on your persuasion because they're very demoralised, the enemy, and that gives a +2 bonus to your troops. So make your persuasion roll.
See, you can tell we're the good guys because we're not just hounding them and killing them. We're asking them to surrender.
That's
I'm going to re-roll that.
Well, that's a success. An 8 is all you need.
That's an 8.
Yeah, you can't
That's an
get better
8.
than 8 in a
And
mass
I
battle.
yeah, that's right. And I'm going to give that to the queen
The queen. Okay.
and call that my turn.
Okay. So
Plus 50 now.
that's 2, 4, 6, 8, plus 10, plus
6,
18,
7.
plus 18, plus 20 to the queen's battle roll.
And at least -2 or -4 to the Baroness. Cool.
Okay, so the Queen
She's at
Queen
least
Valkyrie
minus
get,
4.
Queen Valkyrie gets 31 on the battle roll. Okay, now the battle plan I should be gone. The battle plan has failed by this point, so that token should be long gone. Okay, so that is a -4 to the roll. With a okay. So let's see what her battle roll is. A -4. I will spend one. I will spend 1 Benny on that by forgetting to put the -4 back in. So that's a -2. So that is a success of the raise. So that is basically the entire enemy army is put down. Not necessarily all dead, but they may be, most of them could be fleeing or anything else. At any time, if they'd failed a morale check, they would have gone. There's no need for a spirit roll because you have basically defeated the enemy army completely and utterly. And
We should make one anyway, just to see if she's still out there going.
she'd be at
Because she's done
minus.
so well on her spirit rolls.
She's at -12. Yeah, maybe she'll still be arguing to attack. even though she's got
Charge!
no
No, not that way.
Finally. Finally. She's like, oh, sod it, and wanders off.
There we go. So obviously the Baroness at this point will surrender, and you have basically been instrumental in a dramatic and a very important battle. At the end of the battle, in the following day's celebrations,
And we have freed another country from under the fist of Ming.
indeed, as part of it, you're all awarded the title of Defender of Valkyr, which obviously, if you find yourselves in Valkyr, will obviously help when it comes to persuasion rolls and reaction rolls in the future. And more importantly, you all get an advance. And I shall be back in 1 minute. Press the ER.
Does anybody know how to set up frenzy in your combat?
Yes.
You just
So
pick up
right-
the extra. When you
right-
pick up the roll dice, just right click once.
Oh, I had it set up as an actual.
Yeah,
attack.
you can if you create a sub attack, right? And then you
Let me
right click
see,
the
create
dice and
sub
have
attack.
Rate of fire
create sub
2.
attack. Yeah, and then right click the attack die on it and make it so that it does 2. Because then that'll roll the attack die twice, but the wild die only once. And then just
Did
label it.
Create a sub attack? I don't know that it created a sub attack. What is it doing? Delete that one. Don't normally the sub attacks come underneath?
They used to, they don't anymore. They don't indent.
Ah, thank you.
It'll pop, it'll show up, but it doesn't indent underneath it anymore.
And so,
And then on the attack die, when you do it, right, you call that sub attack frenzied, right? It'll show as like a frenzied, it'll say frenzied and then like whatever, like boomstick or whatever your thing is called, right? But then on the attack die, right click it on the sub attack, right click the attack. I'm not looking at it, but I'm doing it from memory. But right click the attack die, and there should be a thing that like lets you change the number of attacks, and you do that number of attacks to 2, And then when you roll it, it'll roll the fighting die twice, but it will only roll your wild die once.
All right, so that's good. Now, what if I select
And
one
that's
target?
that's
It'll pick the best, and if I select two targets, it'll.
no. I mean, if you select, if it'll do it like for, so you select one target when you roll it. You can select two targets if you want, and it'll split it. But it'll do, if you select two targets, it behaves a little differently. So you just kind of have to pay attention to the rolls, and you change them. I mean, when I do it just to make it faster, that's the way I do it, and then I'll just change the roll as a DM, right? Like, because you could, as long as there's like an attack roll made on a character, then you can change it. But like what generally happens, right, is like if you're hitting someone twice, you want to hit them, and then you want to like you don't want to hit somebody else unless you've incapacitated. So you kind of have to go through it and roll damage, right? That's why. So like you basically would pick an attack, pick a target, roll the frenzied thing, hit them twice, and then the way I play it is if you incapacitate the guy on the first hit, right? Then I'll let you just roll a fighting roll on the second, like a standard one on a second target, and then you can take the. Well, I'm nice, so I usually let you take the higher of the two, but you would take the second roll, right? That showed
Gotcha.
on the first frame, if that makes sense. So there's some work that has to be done by the DM because like you're hitting one target twice unless you kill the target or incapacitate the target on the first hit. Then that second hit is allowed to go off on somebody else, right? That's
Yeah.
adjacent, right? Like, I mean, that's where that comes out. And
How does it know
so
where to
if
assign the
you,
wild die? I guess it picks the
well, the
highest.
wild die just, it rolls,
No, I understand
right? So
that, but
when
Yeah,
if
you
you
make
look at
it,
the rolls
it's
I've been
just like a
making,
regular attack in which the wild die, the system just goes, okay, we've got three rolls. What are the best two?
gotcha.
right, exactly. That's, yeah.
And it
And that's
assigns the
what it
wild
does,
die
right?
to whichever one is
It doesn't
lowest.
matter which one it assigns. You roll your fighting twice and your wild die once, and then the system automatically picks the best two.
Gotcha. Trying to get one where
Because that's
wild
what.
dice explodes. There we go.
Right?
Yep. So assign the 8
So
and a 9. That's interesting.
right. So but like I said, if it was in the tracker, right, and you were hitting something, then you would roll your damage, right? And the damage gets assigned, you know how that works, where the damage gets assigned to the attack roll, right? And so if you roll like some bitch in the damage roll, right, on the first hit, then you have your second one, right? So if I'm looking at those results right, I'm standing up. But it looks like you got a 9 and a 10. You fucking with me?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you got, but see, you missed with one, right? So, but it doesn't
I
matter,
see.
right? So you got a 10. You got a 10. Now, if you killed that guy with the 10 with the damage roll on that, then we could apply that. I'd let you roll a fighting roll, just a single fighting roll, just to get it in there in the tracker on somebody else. And then we would apply that 5, and if that 5 connected, then you could roll damage, right?
Right.
Because the
What if I
5 was
Benny
the
it?
other one.
What happens then?
You
Hold
Benny
everything.
it, then you roll everything again.
Okay, so I can't say, oh, I roll everything again, and if I can't like say, well, I'll take the hit from this die and I'll take the hit from that die from that one.
It won't do that because
Okay.
it's like anything else. Like if you Benny a fighting roll and you have like a 7 and you Benny it trying to get to an 8, let's just say for shits and giggles, right? And you roll a 4, the 7 still stays in the tracker, right? There's no, it won't like, even if you roll the Benny, it doesn't revert to your shittiest roll. It reverts to it keeps your best roll.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So if you spend the Benny and you do your frenzied attack a second time, then yeah, the DM can change it. You know, it's kind of hard to talk hypothetically about it because it gets kind of confusing, but you can change it. And so, yeah, essentially you're taking your best 2 rolls. So if you Benny it and like one of the attacks doesn't hit, but the other, you know, but you keep your best 2. And that would
I
be
could
how I
keep the
would play
10
it.
and the best of whatever I rolled if I bended it.
Yeah, technically. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Thank you
Unless
for
the
walking me
DM
through that.
wants to fuck with you and change something up, but like by rule, I think that's the right way.
Gotcha. All right.
I
Cool.
mean, some DMs could be particularly difficult, but I was thinking, do like Mike and Ikiel ever like run games, or are they just working on the code?
Mike runs it. Mike runs modified science fiction campaign.
Yeah.
Does he? Good.
Yeah, he ran an adventure. He wrote for that. Oh, a games day.
Yeah, it was fun. I played in it.
Cool.
My face-to-face guys are getting ready to run a science fiction game on Wednesday night team that we play in Savage Worlds. So should be fun.
Yeah,
Space
I
Devil
ran
5.
the Han cluster one. It was kind of fun. And then someone else, I guess, is doing the conversion of it, although I don't know when that's going out. I know the books have to look, kind of stay out of it.
Vicky.
Yeah, I just was wondering if Ikiel ever gets a chance to run the games. I mean, I know he does all the work, but didn't know
I
if
don't
he
know.
ever,
I don't know if he does run games. Yeah. But anyway,
or if it's
righty.
just like a challenge for his computing skills.
Hey, Valkyr Throne Room. You're basically you've been invited to take part in well, you're basically in the throne room as the Queen Tala confronts the Baroness.
Like the metal scene
Like the
in
end of
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Indeed, I'm just
Exactly what I thought.
I'm the
missing
blue Chewbacca.
I'm missing Prince Marco on the map. Here we go.
Although
Yeah,
I'm the blue Chewbacca getting a ribbon.
him up on the map there, like so. Righty ho! Oh, Marco is most certainly bad guy.
Although it's a little ominous, he's putting this on a map in the throne.
So, yeah, as I say,
that doesn't sound right.
so basically speaking, yeah. So basically, it's you're here to receive your awards from the Queen for your services.
Have we had
to
a
Valkyr.
chance to get our PowerPoint back?
Oh, you had a chance to rest and recuperate PowerPoints, and anybody who's got fatigue can lose fatigue if they've got it. And you've got your PowerPoints back. It's the following day. It's all good.
Okay.
And
I just wanted to
basically,
make sure I was starting at 25 instead of 7.
and basically,
What could go wrong?
what could go wrong? Yeah, I'm just the Baroness is standing there. She does have a couple of guts. She's bound, but the honor guards march forwards after sort of leaving the Baroness there. The Queen steps up from her throne and starts to walk down the steps towards her, doing some very impressive speech that I haven't had time to think of. But it's obviously because they don't forget they're sisters, aren't they?
Honest,
Basically,
it's impressive.
it's very impressive, and it's very much about dishonor and betrayal and all that, and well, how could you do that to me? And how many loyal subjects? As Victor got an impressive adventure card. It's up to you. At which point the Baroness just sort of looks up at the Queen and goes, she has a slight smirk on her face, attacking you head on was always risky. But if I lost, I knew I'd end up here. There's a sudden click as her manacles fall to the ground. Make notice checks.
Knew it.
Victor, at the same time, Victor, some Ming Imperial override shuts down your visual detectors. Don't worry, by the time it comes to your turn on the combat tracker, he crit failed. So I'm just putting in an excuse for why he crit failed. Victor suddenly goes blind. On his turn, he'll be able to see again. There's no long-term penalty. The rest of you, however, suddenly notice that as you look around the room, like shimmering effects as if invisible individuals are suddenly appearing. One is appearing up on the throne near Prince Marco. The others start appearing behind some of the guards. At which point, initiative begins. Victor, look at that! Victor, your operating systems immediately attack the virus that was shutting your systems down, enabling you to act first before anyone else. What do you want to do, Victor? It should be pointed out the Baroness is just standing there. She's not doing anything except smirking.
Queen's up there. Where all are we seeing? Okay, I'm seeing assassins, honor guards. Let me see. No, wait, where am I? 20. Let me double check. Oh, all right. I will use my rocket pack to get to the Baroness.
Okay.
Be
a piloting role.
I know. I need. This feels like a conviction. All right. So traits. Piloting. To get up there.
Number 2.
I wanted to get on the other side of her just to try and. Yeah. All right. Do I have her targeted? Or no, that untook her, targeted her. There we go. So she gets to suffer from my new programming. Oh, I need to fix that. +2.
You're attacking an unarmed lady in the Imperial throne room. Okie dokie.
Who just revealed a bunch of assassins and released her from cuffs. I am assuming she is a threat.
I know, I'm just messing with your mind.
So I'll be doing doing multiple actions. First attack is going to be, well, punching the crap out of her.
Okay.
Should have only been 3 rolls? No, it was 3 rolls.
Hit with a raise, and hit. Hang on. They changed frenzy again. I lose track.
It is 2 additional attacks on a fighting roll.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to check, because if it's 2 additional attacks, it's technically not 3 attacks. It is a multi-action penalty to get 2 attacks. If it's 2 additional attacks on a single fighting roll, then it is
On a
exactly
2
what you
additional
did.
attack on a single.
Yeah,
They
that's fine.
changed it.
They changed
additional-
it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember which way around it was. I don't have a problem with it. You got it the right way around. I thought you had, because it used to be an additional two attacks, didn't it? Rather than now it's a single.
It was an
attack.
additional attack on a second fighting roll.
Yeah, before, which is.
Oops. Then assassins. Okay. Oh, whoops. That's more important.
Okay, Baroness takes a wound.
And then I will spin and shoot the assassin near the queen. Attack. Uh, 5154. I suppose that's not too bad.
Wound on the assassin master. Queen Valkyr is forwards, drawing her sword, her dueling blade. To Ara.
How far is it? Victor, 20. There's no way. Well, no, I've got a 12. Am I smart? All right, I can do it. Reach the queen. Oops. Yes. I can if I trouble. Okay. Can't do anything about the prince. Saphira is going to cast protection on the party and the queen. Now, how do I do that? I can't. Can I do multiple
click target friendly units, and then I can target the queen for you.
Okay.
I can do target for. Yeah, there you go. Oh, why is it targeted?
I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough to reach Prince. The prince. I can reach the queen, but I can't reach the prince.
You expand your area by spending more bennies.
I did. That is the that is the extent. I can make it 30. Actually, no. I have a D12.
36.
D12. 36. So
the prince was still out of range because he was forward.
Exactly. So.
Did you run by any chance?
Nope.
Why
Oh,
would she want to run?
think of that. I can move forward 6, and that way I don't get a penalty, and that might put him in.
You move forward 6 inches,
40.
you'll get the prince within range, yeah?
All right, then I'll move forward my 6 inches, and that'll get the prince. So I'll do the queen, the prince, and the rest of everybody in the party. So that's
Take your little red Corvette over there.
7, 8, 8.
Yeah, someone's missing. Who's missing? Vix. Oh, you haven't targeted yourself. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Was-
I didn't do me.
Let's go.
All right.
It's
The
8. There's
Animaniacs
8 now.
joke.
Yeah. All
for it.
right. And we'll do that with a shroud and a is it hurry? What else
Yep.
can I add there? Yeah, we'll put on a shroud and we'll put on a hurry. And that is a raise, so it's +2 toughness.
Indeed. Down in a hurry, and everyone apply. I.
So
Aye.
2,
I.
8, 4, 8. That's 12. That leaves me
Everyone-
with 13 points left.
Okie dokie. Assassin number 3. Assassin number 3 is here. Really?
Yes,
I mean
really.
to-
No need to spend pennies.
I didn't mean to
Except
do
in
that.
Benny.
Didn't mean to. I dropped it in the wrong place. So then I'll spend a penny to do it again. Two wounds on the honor guard.
That was
Hey.
nice.
Charles, you're up, sir.
Okay, well, I was thinking I would shoot the Baroness in the back, but instead, I think what I'm going to do is stop. There we go. Come over this way and shoot that assassin.
And I keep forgetting to spend my conviction.
Also going to make a subtle modification and give Zafira a PowerPoint.
Oh, did we change the scale? We did change
I
the scale.
just changed the scale. Because otherwise it will be here forever.
Okay, in which case I
Good.
will go ahead and
Thank
move
God.
on up to here and
Yeah.
shoot that assassin.
There we go. Yeah, no, I changed the scale because it looks very impressive, but you know what I mean. It's too. Oh, I want to finish the fight in the next 20 minutes.
Silly knee bent running about business.
Whammies, big whammies. There we go.
Slightly bigger as well. There we go. Ah, 2 wounds. Nicely done on assassin number 4, who is incapacitated straight off the bat. There we go.
And then I will yell at that honor guard, protect the queen!
Seems reasonable to me. Okay, the assassin master is next. He has been injured, but he should have been shaken. Oh no, he wasn't shaky because he completely negated the last damage, didn't he? Which is why he's unshaken. Yep. Okay, so his advances to there. However, the prince knows he's there, so he doesn't get. He doesn't.
No
oh, yes,
sneak
it's-
attack for him.
Oh, no, the prince hasn't acted yet, so he does get the sneak attack.
Improve sneak attack. Oh dear.
Good lord. That's too much damage.
The prince is unaffected, removes his shaken, and doesn't have any weaponry. That's bad. Items.
Maybe he's a spellcaster.
How old is this prince?
He's married to the queen, so he is the brother of the original, the previous queen of Valkyr, and he's married the current queen of Valkyr. What the relationship of the previous one to this one is, I'm not sure. You know, we'll worry about that later. Right, lightning sword attack.
Sounds very Game of Thrones-ish.
Indeed. I'll spend a penny.
There we go. Benny well spent. Benny well spent. You thought the prince was a soft target.
Okay. Brings us to Azul. Azul going to do.
Azul's gonna spew some goo. So, I know it's Sunday, party day. I guess we got to get to the Baroness. So, my pace is 6.
You do have pace of a +2 on your because of hurry, right?
Yeah, you got +2 pace, so you got base pace of 8.
Well, then I'll come over here. And hit the Baroness and Victor. And, well, no, I'm not going to hit Victor, obviously. But I will selectively blue goo.
Baroness, go for it. Baroness is out of biddies, I believe. So, go for it.
So you spent them all in the battle.
Yeah.
At the ball to turn 6 wounds into 1 wound. That's a hit with a raise. Roll your blue goo damage. 2 wounds upon the Baroness, and purely for speed.
I'm going to do this. Oh, what's with those fucking wands? Really? That's not good.
2 wounds.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what, that was the wrong one. Dropped it in the wrong box.
Roll damage. Two wounds taken. So I'll spend biddies if you incapacitate her immediately, but otherwise I would have let her take the 2 wounds. But the net result is I had to spend a penny and she's still on 3 wounds, which is how it would have been before, so it's all well and good. Okay, honor guard number 2 is here. And we'll run. Obviously, someone said protect the queen, but the queen says protect the prince. So he's going to run 7. Getting to there. Just not making it. He's going to have to use his ice gun. The fact he's got ice guns makes me think he's probably meant to be a Phrygia honor guard, but who cares? He misses, even though I roll for damage, but that doesn't matter. Okay, honor guard number 1 is up next. He is here. He will electric whip the assassin down here. Missing. Lizards is up.
I want to see if I can get a shot at the master assassin.
He's
So I
19
can move 8.
without penalty.
I still have honor guard number 2 in the way.
Okay, unless you crit fail, it won't be a problem. Your flame rifle's got a range of 40 inches, so you're in medium range, but you'll be able to hit. You can shoot the guy.
Let's live on a prayer and shoot him.
Go for it. That's a hit. Even with his medium range and his dodge, you still hit. 2 wounds, and it's a flame, isn't it? So you roll a d6. If you set him on fire. No, you don't set him on fire. Okay, Baroness Tana. Who's shaken. Multi-actions. She swings the blade of Volk at
Put
Victor.
my conviction up. Is that right?
Yeah. Conviction lasts the round you spend on it, and the next round.
Oh,
you
she spent
got
it.
it at the end of this.
She had more than 1 point of conviction? That's impossible.
She's a villainous conviction. I give her 1 every day. Okay. She basically fails to do anything to Victor, but in her eagerness to defeat the Queen, you don't know where she drew that blade from. It suddenly appears in her hands, but she basically attacks Victor, fails to put him down, and then advances past Victor to go for the Queen, which of course Victor can get a free attack.
Interrupt. Yep.
If the
Bearing
conviction gets
and-
distributed evenly, that's conviction convection, isn't it?
The best way to do an anti-Benny. Give everyone. Oh, hang on, I get a Benny because it was an anti-Benny. And that's 4 wounds on the Baroness. So I'm going to spend the Benny I just got from that terrible joke to see if I can. That's not enough. The Baroness goes down. Ow!
Baroness Tala is dead?
Baroness Tana is incapacitated, not dead. The honor guard unshakes
Happy.
and attacks the assassin. No, I got that one. I'll give you one for that. You won't let me give you Bennies even when I try. There we go.
It knows.
It knows. Okay.
It's like, don't encourage him.
Why didn't that F12? Tony, you're up, sir. Oh, because it was the assassin one. That's
Good
why.
Lord.
It's assassin one. Sorry, I missed out assassin one. You can do what you're going to do, but I'm just going to do my assassin one stuff.
Remind me how move works. Can I move and attack and then finish my move?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Then this is what I will do. So I got a 12 move.
Right. You got to roll your run first because to apply the penalty, but you can do whatever you want.
Yep. So I'll go to there. I'll attack this assassin.
Okay.
With my newly found frenzy ability. Oh boy. This is going to hoit.
Hit with raise, hit with raise. Roll 2 damages.
quite a lot. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's 4 wounds.
I even need to roll again. He soaked 1.
He's down.
All right, so then 9.5 from that. I'm going to go. Got 12, so that is 2.5 in that direction.
No problem at all. And then you
And
end
I'll
your
give a
turn.
little wave to the guard as I go by. Hello. Oh,
Okay.
nice to see
And,
you here.
and after that, it is just going to be the honor guards and the assassins. So, congratulations, you have 6. Oh. So you guys carry Flash. Oh, yeah. Flash, Gordon. God, Flash. Okie dokie. Well, you successfully defeated. I mean, obviously, the assassins will go down quickly. I'm not going to worry too much. It was more about stopping the Baroness. So the only thing we got to do is. Where
Kill the master
is...
assassin.
Oh, we're going to assume time-wise. We're going to assume. Or they'll surrender now the Baroness is down, so that's all good. So the only thing we need to do now is see if the Baroness has hard to kill. So it's a vigor roll. The Baroness survives the assassination attempt and is thrown in jail. A few days later, it will probably emerge that she has escaped. Fine. But congratulations.
Oh, you're assuming that I don't finish the job.
The Queen won't
I
actually let
finished
you
the
kill
job.
her.
No,
Queen
she's
won't-
her sister. She won't let that happen.
Exactly.
Sisters are sisters.
So
Sisters are doing it for themselves.
Yeah, but that's why you pay somebody to put something in her food. I mean, come on, guys.
anyhow, we shall leave.
Exactly.
We shall leave it there. And your event, you're traveling back. You'll get back to Arboria, where obviously another team went. Obviously, another team delivered another ceremonial rocket ship to Tropica. So this is all looking good. But as I say, if anyone's around on the 21st, I've found a one shot. It's set in the Mongo period of Crystal Fest, so we'll have a Crystal Fest adventure around the year out. And
nice.
Sounds good. Thank you.
No, the 21st. Wow, that's
on the
really close to Christmas.
Exactly. So if you can't make it, you can't make it. If you can make it, I will run that one a Crystal Fest Flash Gordon one shot that day. So make it. You're most welcome. If you can't, then have a good Christmas.
And the next one after that's on the 4th.
It is.
Yeah,
recovered from New
4th
Year's
of
by
January.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, we'll
So
worry about it.
Sprawl Runner starts on the 4th, right?
I don't know. Is the honest answer. Depends. It depends. It depends. If everyone's created their characters and we're ready to go, then yes, we can start the new year with Sprawl Runners. If people haven't created their characters, then I'll have to come up with another Flash. I'll have to come up with one more Flash Gordon adventure as well, before we play Sprawl Runners. Okay.
Speaking of
On the
Sprawl
4th,
Runners,
but
what everybody planned on? Because I mean, from the last look, it's like we've got 3 street samurai, and a technomancer and a hacker.
I'd like to do like is there a thief type character?
Of course there is. It's Savage Worlds. It's Savage Worlds.
That's what I'd like to do.
You'll play the thief. At the end of the day, we've got a hack. The 3 confirmations I know of is we have a technomancer, we have a hacker, and we have Brick. We have the technomancer and Brick, the street samurai, that are basically from the one shot I ran. So everything else is open. I mean, at the end of the day, you can play whatever you want. You're using the standard Savage Worlds characters, so you can create anything. The arcane backgrounds are Technomancer, Psionics, I think, aren't there, and Street Mage, I think. Oh no, there's also Shamans, and there's a few others as well. Yeah, and you could also play a Mystic Monk type character, can't you, as well?
Yeah, Key Adept or whatever it's called.
Yeah, there's no shaman playing a shaman.
There's shamans, yeah.
All right, so there were technomans. So there's
Now, didn't
You got-
somebody say something about a fairy shaman or something like that?
I
Oh,
was
that's fun.
no, I was thinking about doing a pixie scion.
Pixie scion. Okay.
Gotcha. The fairy
That
shaming
sounds
is
fun.
more like, oh, you're so small. Look at those wings. They're very flimsy.
But I
So-
also thought it might be kind of fun to double wham, since we, depending on whether or not anyone else decides to do a drone jockey,
What's
because
that?
we should probably
You
have
can
a
be a
drone
pixie
jockey.
drone
as
jockey
well.
if you want. You can still be a
People
pixie
drone?
sonic drone jockey. Drone jockey, they're the ones
That's
who
what I was
basically
thinking
fly
of
drones
doing,
and
was because I only
repair.
need
They're
to,
the mechanics and drivers.
yeah,
Sorry,
I
shut
only
up.
need
Let
to
you talk.
take one thing of chrome to get my vehicle control rig. So that'll only make a -1 on my
Psionics rolls.
psionics rolls. So yeah, I was thinking about doing a pixie scion drone jockey, if no one else wants to do
And
a
I
drone
didn't. Well, and I didn't know if we needed more than one hacker. So if someone was hell bent on being a hacker, I mean, even though I did it in the thing and wanted to do it, it's fine. I can come up with another character thing if because I
Well,
don't
I
want
thought
to be redundant. I know Guacamole was trying to jump in on the hacker thing, so I don't know
Well,
if that's
no,
something
he
that
wanted to be a
needs be mentioned.
technomancer, but there's no problem in having more than one hacker. I mean, a technomancer is a technomancer hacks using magic,
Right.
and a hacker hacks using his cyber deck and the normal way. So there's no reason not to have more than one. That's all. A
Okay.
And
technomancer.
there's plenty of ways of using dual hackers.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
For sure.
That's
I'm
not
just
an
trying
issue
to-
either.
Drone
Like-
jockey sounds kind of fun.
My point was also to make sure that we have enough of everything else. Do we have any kind of muscle, right? Do we have,
you do have one. You have one street samurai so far.
okay.
Okay, so
So-
Chia Jet, Mage, and Shaman are the arcane backgrounds you get in Sprawl Runners. And then, because I'm using the expansion, Magus Rogue's Guide to the Sprawls, you also get Alchemists, Scions, Technomancers, Voodooists, and the one I can't pronounce, which is the Japanese
Yeah.
Shinto Taoist teachings of Chinese alchemical medicine. And it's all about the 5 elements. They apparently the 5 elemental phases of nature known as waxing: fire, water, wood, metal,
Right.
gold, and earth and soil. So those are your arcane backgrounds if you're talking arcane backgrounds. So as far as I know, you've got a street samurai, you've got by the sounds of things, a street samurai, a thief sounds like someone's planning a thief, a scion drone jockey, a technomancer, and a hacker. By the going on what people have said today as well.
Do you have a thief and or a drone jockey built already?
No, well,
I
you just
haven't
said you
built
wanted
the
to be a
thing
thief,
yet.
and we haven't got a drone jockey yet. I'm just saying so.
If you want to
no,
be
I'm
a
just
drone
saying, do
jockey,
you-
I'll be the scion thief. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh well, okay.
If you'd rather be a drone jockey, that saves me from having to double dual class, so to speak.
Okay. I guess what I'm asking is, in the one shot you ran, was there a drone jockey and or a thief?
There
was
was a
both.
drone jockey. There was no thief.
There was
Okay,
a
I'll
thief,
just
but
take that drone
there
jockey, assign
was
it to
it?
me. Can you
There
port
was
it
the-
over?
there was a thief. It was a thief / street mage, wasn't it? It's an arcane
Oh,
thief.
okay.
There was
Assign
an
me the
arcane
drone
thief.
jockey then. Can you port it over into the new game, and I'll
Yeah.
just take that.
It's a
This
dwarf,
pants.
the drone jockey.
Yeah.
So you know it's a
Okay.
dwarf. Okay,
Cool.
right. We'll
Thanks.
put all
Right,
that in
and
the
I will
Sprawl
do
Runners
up a
chat channel.
scion thief.
Okay, sounds good to me. We shall leave it there. See you on the 21st for Flash Gordon. And if your characters are ready and you've got the minis done and I've got the video done, we'll start the new year with some Sprawl Runners. Take care. I don't know. See you then. Bye now.
Thanks,
Thank
Doc.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Take care.